So hello, and welcome to Button Street Station. This is a game that has been recommended to me on one of my Deltarune streams. On a small list of recommendations, a few demos, a few other games, and this is one that caught my attention. According to the stream page, this is a surreal narrative. I can't speak English. A surreal narrative adventure game about shape-shifting during conversations and try to uncover what happened to God, who suddenly disappeared. By the way, this is the full size of the game window. Like, I tried to adjust resolution and stuff, and this is as far as it goes. Mandate 7.1. A life is an accumulation of moments. Mandate 7.2. A moment is a commodity to be harvested. Mandate 7.3. A librarian's purpose is to sort the harvest. Mandate 7.4. The Celestials await their supply. Okay. Do not be inefficient. Eyeball? Oh, I click on it. Eyeball? Lock? Did I move too fast? I think I did. I think I moved too fast. The city hadn't changed much. Same storefronts, same miserable faces milling about. She was but a statue downtown, scraping up the thin layer of coins from her guitar case. He walked right past her at first. She was a different shape, different form, not the person he once knew. But when she called his name, a name only she would know, they almost squeezed the life out of each other there, in the shadow of the Protector. A pile of questions many years high loomed over them, but they would have to wait. So, that's my moment. What do you think, librarian? Or kept them apart in the first place? They were like two birds trapped in a cage. Only one found a way out and broke free. The other, like the cage, it's safe and warm after all. So that's where they stayed, until the cage came apart so they had nowhere else to go but away. So you're going to start to sort me now, huh? So, you're going to sort me now. Excuse me. Do what you must, librarian. I think you'd fit the moon shelf well. Yeah, I can see why you picked that. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. Okay, hey, here it is. It started out benign, a curiosity of sorts. He stumbled upon a few strange forums late at night while everyone else was asleep. And what he found there consumed him completely. He stopped returning calls, started showing up late for meals, or not at all. The walls scrawled with print points, diagrams, pins and threads. When his partner asked him, begged him to stop, he told them they were compromised and that they can't see the truth. So she simply left one night. No fighting, no crying, only a parting shot. I don't know who you are anymore. He stood in the kitchen, strangling a cold cup of coffee, like it owed him an explanation. Doesn't add up to me. How could he not see the truth all along? But Oh! Well, that wasn't very nice of her. Good, sounds like the shock did in a world of good. Was it? Did it? I didn't really get a tutorial, I didn't know I could do this. So I may have skipped a few things. Again. Correct. He thought he was protecting them from danger. but in doing so, it's like the lost sight of why he was protecting them in the first place. The notebooks are still in the drawer. He doesn't open them anymore. But he kept one page. The one with her name circled, and nothing else besides. So then, where should I go? This is a Moonshelf story for sure. Sun, I think it counts as a happy ending. This is obviously a Storm story. Yeah, I think so too. You got a great eye, librarian. Hello? What? Just put me back. You're supposed to tell me your moment so I can categorize you for celestial consumption. You know I can't do that, little book. Never had a book talk back to me before now. Wow. I'm full of surprises. Just put me back. You are supposed to tell me your moment so I can categorize you for celestial consumption. You know I can't do that. Why not? Just put me back. You are supposed to tell me your story. I don't need to tell you anything. My moment is awesome, perfect even. Too good for the likes of you. So put me back. Don't look at me like that. I don't know either. How unusual. This erratic behavior must be reported at once. I don't know how to tell someone. This is bad. You're a liar. Let me see what management says. What? Seriously? I'm a perfectly normal book. How dare you? Listen, just put me back and the collector never has to find out what you said to me. Besides, even if I had a moment, what makes you think I would tell you all of all? You didn't hear that. Wait, where are you taking me? Hey! This book is missing its moment. Left stick to walk. Up, the controller is on. Controller is off! How do I walk? Always was, okay. And I'm back. I had to check some configurations on OBS. I haven't recorded anything else since I saw my computer, so you know. If the audio is a little bit weird in that intro, it's because of that. My bad. Wasp, welcome to the Acid section. Welcome to the Acid section. Please feel free to interact with my collection. Okay. Personas. Observer. Forward. Skip observational skills given to you by the collector, originally used for sorting sentient books. Now, I'm trying to read. Now used for analyzing people and stating the obvious. Compliance learned under the collector while working in the Grand Archive and used to motivate and relate to others. Impatience drilled into you by the collector to keep your work punctual and efficient. Now used for spurring on conversations that are important. Dragging. Okay. Meow. A to sprint. I am not using the controller, but I have a shift. I do have a shift key. Press E to interact. Oh, now you fix yourself. I see how it is. Hello. The collector hasn't noticed you yet, immersed in this monitor. You feel attention. Someone so lowly as you should only... Do you really think they're gonna care? Aren't they super important or something? Worker 24 AEB. Why are you in my office? You should be working. I understand we're busy. I can wait. I have an issue to report. This book has no moment. I am working right now. You gave me this. I'm gonna use it. Your job is to sort books, not bring them to me. You are not working. See, this idiot really thinks. Why does this book like a moment? I don't know. I don't work at 24 8AB or whatever the name is to put me back. But no, here we are wasting your time. wasting my time. It's true, I have far graver matters to tend to. In fact, I may have use for you. What? A ward in your network stopped turning just now. No advance notice, no warning signs we could pick up on. He seems to leave, but it's frozen. Nothing new happens. No more moments. No more products. The god tasked with building and carrying on for this world has also gone missing. There is a clear correlation. They must be held accountable. I need someone to get to the bottom of this. But all my sentinels are already busy. So, why not you two? Us? Me and Peter? Is this or the wood chipper for you? You are a horrific anomaly. I want nowhere near my collection. Whoa. I mean, okay. I'm gonna put the mouse everywhere. Can't stop me. Perhaps you also get your moments while accompanying my work. At the very least, you have done something semi-useful with your short life. When do we leave? Receive a certain reassignment. This is the second out of 20 achievements. It's a short game. Yeah. Yep. I knew it. I'm a cat with an eyeball. Why wouldn't he just dispose of us? We're never coming back. But I was a good worker. No, this is just a test, I know it. Thought you didn't want to be here anyway. To be dead anyway. That's the thing, I did. None of the other workers ever had an issue with me before. They just put me back and make it someone else's problem. I was getting along just fine that way until you plucked me out. I just realized. You have absolutely no idea what's outside the Grand Archive, do you? Oh wow, I'm about to blow your half-baked mind so hard. Okay, check it. Look out the window. I'm looking. Why do you think you're never allowed to actually read these books? There are no words, no ink. The archive literally traps actual moments inside of us. Coffee with friends, first dates, breakups, tragedies, comedies. Real lived lives pressed to our pages forever. This is where they're harvested. Look at those fibers. I bet you had no idea there was a literal farm of words. Hi, I'm from Brazil. This doesn't work. This is very difficult for us. Right outside where you sleep at night. And a few other things also don't work, but you know. The collector would never let a worker like you know. That's why we can go back. This is a one-way ticket. You doomed us both to it. Speaking of tickets, the conductor is coming. We should get ready to show ours. The collector did give you one, right? Give me strength. I'm running away! What's this? I overheard you say you don't have a ticket. I've heard the conductor traps the souls of anyone who doesn't pay for the tray, and then use them as fuel for the engine. Just kidding, wouldn't that be interesting? I guess it would, regardless. I remain ticketless. It would be the best. I would be the best fuel. Hell no, what am I supposed to say to this guy? That would be the best fuel. Perhaps you would. You're the floating book. Leave me out of this. Well, my condolences on the issue with regards to your ticket. I can offer no other help than a word of advice. You're not in the archive anymore. People are far more complex than simple books. So listen closely. The more you speak with people, the more insights you build up. If you can get them to open up, you can burn all their insights to see beyond the veil. You'll be able to read into that what sort of responses work and which one doesn't. Just like you did with those talking books all your life. However, each time you do this, it will burn you out. You must find a place to rest and untangle your thoughts. The more burned out you are, the slower insights build up. The ability to extra consciously understand what makes a person tick. Isn't that interesting, little librarian? I simply adore you little walking information sponges. Come talk to me again anytime. Oh, you're back. This means you need another rundown. Oh, no, I'm good. You. Huh. Curious. You're one of those brainless worker drones on the archive birds. I wonder why you're here, pissing me off, and not sorting shells back home. That book you've got is interesting though. She for sale? Don't even think about touching me. Huh. Okay. But if you're not selling moments, then what are you doing here? I could ask the same about you. I'm on a mission from the collector to find out why God went missing in one of their worlds. I want to puke on you on purpose. They should make it illegal to hunt for you to hunt out you for sports. Your book kinda freaked me out. But if you're not selling moments, I did notice there was something here, I didn't pay attention. But if you're not selling moments, then what are you doing here? Oh, this didn't do anything. I could ask the same as you. Well, as it happens, I'm actually on the way back from the archive too. My favorite moments are all out of stock. I don't know what I'm going to post out now. Do you want a link to my blog? I transcribe only the weirdest, most embarrassing moments. It's a great read if you can afford to buy moments directly. Is that a little invasive? Okay, sure. I don't want to see that. What's wrong with you? Oh, that's the right one. I mean, they're never going to know, are they? Mere mortals could not even comprehend the celestial internet. Could you imagine? Then and then about how not only do most of them have guardian angels, but they make fun of them on forums and image boards like the clowns they are? I think it's hardly an issue. Never gave it much thought. I just stack and saw the book's moments come in. Well, I guess it's fine since you're paying for it and now, right? But it was somewhat mere compilation of all your worst embarrassing moments. What? Me? Embarrassing moments? That's stupid. I'm not some pathetic mortal to be laughed at. I'm above that. Are you? You could even begin to understand what it's like having all eyes on you. Being a celestial is hard, okay? We have to be perfect. If anyone tried to make a fool of me, I swear I'd... Nah, forget it. Forget I said anything at all. Just shut up. You don't get to see it like that. Nobody does. Extract moment. Oh. I did something I wasn't expecting to do right. I'm literally just pressing buttons and hoping for the best. Oh! We used to talk every night. I thought we were best friends. Hello. This game is cool. I should hear people's suggestions more often. Then one day he turned on me. I can't forget the things he said. Hello. Oh, I can't read. I actually can't read anything. Like this fonts, this sucks. He hasn't changed one bit. He never will. Unlocked shameful. Where was I? Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Did I break you or something? Are you malfunctioning? We need to talk. Memo pulls you away from Star Sea for a moment. Look, you can't just go crawling around in people's minds just because they're being weird. Really should have violated some kind of interplanet law. Well, then again, this could be really useful for figuring out this whole god mystery. Why are you giving me that look? Wait. You didn't know you could do that either, huh? Think about it for just a second, dummy. How do you think moments get extracted in the first place? You never used any of those functions, huh? You were just a librarian. The story might not be so boring after all. Especially if... Hey bee eater, how do you feel? Clearly something has changed, but I'm not sure what. Fine, I think. Why? We could pretend that matters, I suppose. I feel kind of bad about what I just did. Yep, there it is. Successfully used a new personality. You drew from it, that moment. Yes, absolutely keep doing that. This is how we'll get out of the bottom of things. Maybe now you can come up with a way to weasel us out of this whole ticket situation. I guess. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with it, but I guess yeah. What's this on the floor? Hi. Nice cigar. Oh, it's the lollipop. Yo. You're my lucky, you know. Theo went free and the archives outside my usual route. Everything has a price. Anyways, you'll be arriving at your stupid dead planet soon. Show me your ticket. Well, there's a funny story about that. I wasn't given a ticket. Is that maybe an alternative way? This conversation is getting too long. Why there be an alternative way? Kid, this isn't the movies. You can't just join a company and work off what you owe. We have interview process and regulations and stuff. I can't let you off in the train, out of the train if you don't have a ticket, got it? Show me your ticket. Huh? What? Using the inspiration gathered from chatting with the other commuters, you spin a complex sob story full of valid sounding excuses. Damn, I see how it is. Alright, get out. But don't tell us so I'll let you off the hook, right? We each slowed down. Memo has something to say. What? So, you have any experience with finding missing gods? You should probably talk to the locals. It's super unlikely anyone already actually knows anything. We might be able to learn more about the world and come to our own conclusions. See about that. Anxiety, fear of being perceived or intruding. Do not look... Oh, I can put money on this. I see. What does it do? Unlock colors? I'm fine. Button Street Station. Well, I guess this makes 3 of us, doesn't it? 3? What brings you 2 here? Just a stupid job, that's all. Is that so? That was an awful long way to go for just a stupid job. I haven't seen that train pull up since I... Getting ahead of myself, do forgive me. Enjoy your stay. Maybe I'll catch you again before you leave. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, thanks I guess? Man, what a weirdo. Leave left Button Street Station. Oh! It's a bench. You could rest here if you're feeling burned out. But you aren't burned out. Like, at all. I'm a pretty smart boy. God damn it! Okay, this way. Hello. I like to stare at the onion and catch rain droplets on my tongue. You can tell a lot about a place by how the water tastes. I'm somewhat of a connoisseur. Yeah? I have no idea where to go. Hello, person. The hero's crash site. This is her grave. Every day when I wake up and the sky still hasn't turned or clock still hasn't advanced, I come here to mourn out strange little worlds and what they could have been. Take a moment, why don't you? Eyeball. No? Every day for work, I ascend the giant scaffold at the far edge of town by the train tracks. I begrudgingly endure the rain creature stories while I clean out the cargo pipes. What's your job like, huh? Huh? Freeloader. I'm not a freeloader. I got a job, very important one. Hello, plugging cat, rat, person. Hi. Lydia. Oh, hello. You're a funky little guy, huh? What are you doing here? Just kind of existing. Sort of a journalist. There's always the silver lining. Do you know where I can find a cafe? Right on. I knew... Oh. Yeah, dude, he's just out of here. Take a left. You're a funky little guy, huh? What are you doing here? It's always a silver lining. I hear you, but like... What does that have to do with what we're talking about? Now, what was I saying? Right. Oh, really? What was that option? Then you're here to ask about my new album. Right on, little fella. It's the biggest thing I've been working on. I'm gonna take that radio and play it. Take over the radio and play it at work. There's no way I won't make it. I'm gonna be a millionaire. Man, I'd love to tell you about it, but it's all on the wraps for now. It's not ready for the world, not yet. So, what is your deal in life? Do you make anything? Art, music, something else? You sound so sure of yourself. I wouldn't be any good. I never found the time to do anything but my job. No? Oh wow, that's a shame. I should try it sometime. Art is condensed identity, hardened like amber. Sometimes the only way to properly express yourself. God, so real. But I got a mantra I live by. If you don't got time, you make time. Every time I'm off work, I go outside and play music. I could probably do dishes or laundry or clean my apartment. But instead I'm here, perfecting my craft. You should try sometime. Maybe I could teach you a thing or two. Poetry could be a good start. You cast it in a different light. Yes, please teach me poetry. I mean, yeah, sometime, whenever. Whoa. Like, right now? Zero hesitation, you just jump on the offer. You're just like me. That's the sort of determination you need to make it as an artist. I'd totally teach you if I wasn't so busy right now. What are you busy with? No problem, sorry to bother you. Can't help you but agree. Another time then? Yeah, definitely. Oh, still here? What are you busy with? I'm busy gathering courage. That indeed doth demand something. Oh, the 4 Ds. Determination? The 5th one. Nah, it needs to rhyme with deeds. Syllable count is also wrong, so it doesn't really roll off the tongue. There's no word that would fit it. I wouldn't know. You make a good point. Okay, but why do you need courage? Well, there's a lot of things you need courage for. Took me all day to gather this much of it. Most of the week, actually. Maybe more than a week. But hey, it's always in us. Just has to be mustered up, you know? I'm not very courageous. I know in love with someone, but what if you don't? Hardly surprising, really. Don't worry, little buddy. Courage resides in all of us. Yours just need time to hatch. I remember when mine first did. My folks weren't so happy about it. But I don't have to deal with them anymore. Are you in love with someone? What? No. No, it's nothing like that, genuinely. Just, there's a cafe I really like nearby here. Maybe you've been? The Holy Crab? Well, the food is amazing, but the atmosphere? Ha! Manager must really love those gaudy operas that I was on the stereo when on visit. I would really love to help. They could do with some real music. But how do I approach them about it? Collect an opinion pool of each patron as they leave, process the data presented recklessly. They like opera, maybe learn opera? That's one way to see it. Just ask them with your voice. Huh? No way. How would that even work? I'm a busker, I can't sing like that. And even if I could, why would I sing opera? I got my own music, my own things to say about current issues. Nah, come on, I'm not entertaining this. Just ask them with your voice. I mean, you can do that? I guess. I can. I totally can. You know what, little buddy? I'm gonna try it. If they agree, well, I guess I'll owe you a poetry lesson, huh? Ah, this could be the start of my big streak. Oh. Where's the lighthouse, I think. Huh? I thought I was alone. How did you get in here? It's from your years away. All this gnashing and grinding. Can you see I'm busy? Yes, I am. I can. Nothing sticks. These ideas, this matter, it all falls apart. Then would you like some help? Nonconformist. What? You zoned the hell out again. Learn anything interesting, or was it just more invasion of privacy? Spend the next few minutes recalling what you saw, detailing everything from start to end. But that's pretty abstract. There's something off about this place. There's something off about these people in general. We gotta keep talking to them. It might help us figure this mess out. I'll keep them tracked up on my map. Your map? Oh, okay. Where is south? I couldn't possibly sing another line. If Roy works us to the bone. He acts like half of Lowtown visits the chapel. Some days just us, him, and good boy, huh? Good boy. Whoa. Oh. Oh, that's good boy. Okay, I got this. He takes a deep breath before looking at you. You're a piece of crap and, you suck. My lord. I hate you. Because, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm still trying to figure out how a godless world works. I should be committing crimes and atrocities, but saying those things to you just made me feel really bad. Why do you feel so bad if there's no one to judge me? It's not the right person for this. Oh my god. You should have followed along. I'm not the right person to this. I can't judge you. You know, bravery often feels like fear. Not my problem, jerk. This? You sound so positive. Are you sure? Really sure? Oh no. Oh, you distracted me. Why do you feel so bad if there's no one to judge me? Oh, I can judge you. No, it's not the same. You're just as flawed as I am. You can't be the one to judge me. Why do I feel so... Oh, okay. I'm not the right person for this. You radiate such sadness. Your house really confuses me. Oh, whoopsie. Try giving them a little hope. Mel was disappointed in you. Let's try that again. I'm trying here. I'm kinda new on this whole conversation shtick. Maybe. But all is just rules we made up. Us imperfect mortals. You cannot follow or believe in us. Mortals are flawed. How can you follow that which is imperfect? If they make some horrible mistake, wouldn't that reflect on you? Why do you consider a horrible mistake? That's easy. Everyone knows the list of great mistakes. My favorites are to act holier than thou and to consume food in excess. I know almost all 6 of them by heart. I heard there's a 7th one, but no one ever told me about it. Otherwise, I remember all of them perfectly. It's a really bad idea to indulge in any of those terrible acts I mentioned. Such was a godless world. I won't indulge in them, I promise. You can do anything you put your mind to. You know, bravery often feels like fear. You sound so positive. I was the same thing. Sure, stopped a lot of people, didn't it? Sure stopped a lot of people. I don't know. Didn't stop my brother. I thought he was one of few, but maybe there is more than I realize. Really hope not. Okay. Won't indulge in then, I promise. I'm glad to hear that. Punishment for doing just one of them it's worse than anything imaginable. Oh, but I don't like seeing anyone in pain. Hope everyone can be forgiven. Indeed. I'm not sure what you're getting at. Wait. Sins cannot exist in a godless world. Oh no, I'm going in circles. I wish someone would help me. I'm not but you're wrong, is that? Now I know I'm wrong. I've been wrong for a long time. I don't believe so. You're just pushing until it breaks. If it breaks, then it's wrong. You too again. And what of you, if you break? I have one purpose. If I break from doing it, let it be so. Domesticated. Silly. Immature and impulsive meows or ends most sentences with a meow. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. Okay, I don't know the full song. Is this a cafe? Oh, you're here now. I just feel so lost. This isn't who I am. I don't mean to bother you, but not long ago I felt sort of change. I'm not sure how to explain it. It was like a switch being flipped and suddenly everything went cold. Never been this cold before in my life. Meow, I got distracted. Can you repeat that? Meow? Meow. Meow is good, but... Okay, so... Actually, things are getting warmer. You sure didn't set the thermostat so low? No! My heating didn't go out, that would be different. This is a much more internal feeling. Like when you're eating refrigerated pasta, but you forgot to put it in the microwave first. Though, it was gradual, kind of. I noticed it first in my home village years ago. There was a cold gust of wind and suddenly the leaves started moving. As did the grass, the river, the trees. No one else noticed it, they said everything was fine. Something heavy, something sad suddenly waiting in my heart. All at once the warmth I used to feel was gone. I don't know what to do. Have you tried something else first? Meow meow meow, huh? Meow? Meow. Meow is good, but okay. Doesn't change. It's all about perspective. You're just looking at things I did wrong. Maybe. How am I supposed to see it? I'm not good at that. I could never find my brother when we play hide and seek. I don't know what to do. Maybe you anger someone important. I suggest moving on. I'm trying. I really am trying. We know one to worship and no divine edicts to follow. What's stopping me from pillaging and wreaking havoc upon the world? That's what my brother did. Or at least I think so. Haven't seen him for years. What was your brother like? Well, We grew up in a remote village really far away. Everyone in the village got along really well. We work on farms, go to mass on weekends, and have wonderful feasts. I actually haven't seen a single horse since I moved to the city. There's just cars and trams everywhere. And then there's something called trains, and some of them run off the edge of the world. Everything is so different here. Why is that? Society's problems are too much for one person to solve. I'm not the right person for this. You seem sad. Could a hot chocolate help? Meow. You can do anything you put your mind to. You ignore my question. A growing world moves fast. Yeah, I suppose so. Sure, it's convenient being able to get everywhere so quickly. Horses are nice, but I never got the right one. I had to walk. Everything is so different here. Excuse me. This? Oh! Sorry, I got sidetracked. My brother and your parents never really got along. He'd always do the opposite of what they asked. And they would get really loud sometimes. Mother and father say he was the black sheep of the family. They told me to avoid getting too close to him. But he was so cool. He always knew what to say and could talk to anyone. He even played music on a guitar he found in a dump one day. One day he borrowed father's toolbox to repair it while he wasn't looking. Father would get really mad if he touched his workshop. Though my brother did some weird things too. He'd steal mother's clothes sometimes, and then he would put them back. She would lose her mind because of it. Her favorite blue dress would disappear and reappear randomly. Don't tell mother I said this, but it was very funny. Me and my brother would try our best not to laugh. I wish I'd asked him why he took the dresses in the first place. I wish I could meet him again someday. But I doubt he would want to. Aw. What's your brother's name, Bad Boy? Hi. I can't take this anymore. All you do is lecture me. I only want the best for you. If you really did, you would let me find my own way. But your ways are dangerous, impulsive. Who are you, really? Unimportant. Anxious, passive and shy, but often profound when he decides to speak up. What the hell? You. I will wear my best the day your creator returns. You do that. Ooh, trash can. Don't buy a cup of this chocolate. My friend told me it's actually just sawdust and brown paint. Been eating for years. How could Carpenter betray me like this? Ooh, a bar. Oh, you're here. How about this one? Couldn't pay me to visit a fortune teller again. She once predicted that I ate for breakfast just by looking at my shirt. So creepy, got out of my head. Coffee here used to be affordable. Well, my kidding, it's still affordable. Been the same price as far as back as I can remember. Wish it wasn't though. Tired of coming up with new things to complain about. Okay, what about you? Lila? Lydia? Can I talk to you? There we go. I got the gig. Can't believe it was as simple as just asking. The barkeep said she'd heard me outside a whole bunch of times. She was going to ask me herself, but I always pulled away to do something else. Things are really looking up for me. Today the cafe, tomorrow the stage, right? So, I guess I owe you the poetry lesson then, huh? So something I should mention is that I hate lectures that just yap. Yap. So I'll be doing more hands-on approach. I'll ask you questions and answer the best you can. There can be multiple right answers. It'll be fun, I promise. Question 1, what is poetry? Isn't poetry when you rhyme a lot? I don't know. Maybe I think about it more, but not too much, meow. Nice weather we're having. The nicer the garden, the dirtier the gardener's hands. Is whatever you tell me it is. What is the point you're trying to make? How about this one? Huh? I mean, hell yeah. But also, huh? What are we talking about again? You told me I had multiple right answers. I gotta select the cat. Deal with that. Huh? Right on, balls. I guess. What are we talking about again? Oh yeah. Isn't poetry when you rhyme a lot? That's part of it. There is more to it than just rhyming. Let me explain. If you had worked as a cashier for 10 years, how would you express yourself? Talk about all the people I've served. I just keep my head low. You seem sad. Would a hot chocolate help me out? You know, bravery often feels like fear. Can you lower your voice a little, please? You can do anything and put your mind to it, and express how much I want to move on from the job. You and me both, buddy. Working the same dead-end job for so long could definitely lead to some expensive poetry. Especially if it's the only thing you have experience in, so it's all anyone will hire for you for. Now, for the next question. Imagine the situation. Your boss has refused to increase your salary for the 3rd year in a row. How would you write a rhyme about that? My destiny has been set, the salary is what I get. Please pay me more, or I don't want to be poor. The boss did increase my pay, it's as if I have no say. You make a good point. You need to stand up and out and raise out your voice. What can we do to further yourselves? Okay, so now it needs to be here. Destiny has been set, the salary is what I get. Huh. Can't quite put my finger on it, but that really reminds me of someone. Anyway, you did it. Your first rhyme. You're doing great, little buddy. But I want to see more emotion. If it was me, I put a lot of anger into it. I write about a dozen ways my boss would have his day ruined. For example, you masked up, crazed-eyed surreal leech. Can't bear another word of your insane speech. Hope your twine catches on a car passing by and your unraveling teaches what's important in life. See? Best poetry usually comes off being specific. The last part was a little bit weird, but I get it. Like, really specific. I didn't have to bring up this mask, he probably wears it for a reason. But like, it's all I can see when he's yelling at me. God, what a tool. Anyway, let's move on to the next lesson. Your landlord knocks on the door with a message. Raising your rent by 20%. Imagine this in tandem with your lack of a pay raise. Put your feelings into poetry. Landlord's clash trust for cash makes it hard to scratch them. Please think him over for a bit. I watched him splitting hairs over the convex dictionary entry for an affair. What? What's the next move? Look beyond that, look beyond. Feelings? I would punch him in the face. That one? Oh, that's really cute one. And sort of violent. That really is the theme here, isn't it? They say violence isn't the answer. And I agree. I'm not condoning anything. But sometimes, some people really deserve the worst. Alright, next lesson. We're gonna be approaching the most common yet impactful theme in all poetry. Love. Can you even be a songwriter if you haven't written about love? I mean, you probably can, but it's like going to the same pizzeria your whole life and only ordering kebabs. You know? Actually, no, that's a terrible comparison. Pizza is my comfort food and I don't write that many love songs. Not that I eat pizza very often either, but like, you got the idea, right? What I'm saying is you should try writing about love at least once. So let's imagine this scenario. Say you're helping someone pick up your clothes in a store. However, while doing so, you notice that this person is extremely beautiful. And you can't help but immediately fall in love. But also, they don't really know who you are. You're a total nobody to them. How would you put your feelings into poetry? Meow, I got distracted. Can you repeat that? Straight up. I pour out the invitation wine and wait for you to be inclined. Stuck in a glass box, watching you go by, I can't even try. When happiness shows up, we recognize it. You and I will always be like this. Something good, you know. I'm a powder keg in a burning warehouse just outside of town. And you're about to blow up. You're filled with so many unsaid thoughts, so many emotions. So you go off a safe place where nobody can see or hear you. Unless your heart's in the most raw, gut-wrenching way. Maybe you scream in rage. Maybe you break down and cry. Maybe you sing until your throat hurts. Maybe you play guitar until your fingers bleed. And maybe you do all at once. Sorry, got a bit carried away there. You did wonderfully, I'm very proud of you. There's really not much more I can teach you, unless you want to learn how to play guitar and compose chords. But frankly, I feel teachered out. Anyway, you pass. Congratulations. Can't offer you a diploma or a certificate or anything. But I can give you a thumbs up and a smile. She gives you a thumbs up and a smile. You'll notice she's struggling to keep up her expression. Aw. One day I stepped back from the blaze. Are you here? I watched as the billows roared smoke forwards, covered my ears and bells shook the sky. I watched as the world began to grow. I fell down before it, lost in awe. It was so beautiful, so impassioned, inspired. But already bricks fell, half-imagined supports gave. I must do something to preserve this terrible mystery. Musician? Is it a body? I need to find legs. It's one thing I haven't found yet is legs. This way? Maybe? Oh, the fortune teller. Hello. Oh dear, sorry, I'm out of hours. You have to come back another time. Is what I would say if time wasn't seem to stand still lately. Something is wrong. It never brightens nor darkens. Clocks tick in place, going nowhere. And now you're here, like a pale horse. Dear, would you bid me read your fortune? Free of charge, of course. I believe we may be working towards the same goal as two. Wait, how do you know that? Little spirit book. There are only two types of people left in Lowdown, I can see. Those who pretend everything is fine, and those who are self-absorbed in the fear that it may not be. You stick out. You've run around the world. You must have taken a hybrid train, but the station on Burden Street shut down years ago. Curious. Now allow me. Yeah, sure. Wonderful. Oh, straight up? Okay. Am I under the water? It feels like underwater. Aye. As in Dutch. Huh. Who's reading who here, I wonder? I need some time alone. Thank you for your visit. Please leave. Read your future? She lost in thoughts, does not acknowledge you. Hello? Hello? Yeah? Okay. That was the fortune teller, I guess. Oh wow. Oh! Look at this squiggly creature. Why am I sitting out here in the rain and not inside? God, I'd love to. If the rumors didn't ban me. Just because my wildest dream involves serious threats to life and safety. I understand they got a business to run, but some people are too soft. Oh, okay. And you're here now. I took a little bit of a nap. By nap I mean that I went to sleep because the first recording session was late at night. And now it is 2 days later. Late at night anyway. Yeah. Regardless. Sounds like she's singing. The sky is black with diesel fumes. The water is boiling in the sea. Oh. Hey, it's you again. You know, I forgot to ask. What are you gonna do with your new poetry skills? Meow, I got distracted. Can you repeat that? I don't think this is ever gonna be useful to anything. You have to answer that for yourself. No. Still trying to figure that out. I'm gonna write music. Is everything okay? I don't know if I have the time for this. No, I'm gonna write music. Hell yeah. That's what I wanna hear. Who knows, maybe we'll make it big. And then you can tell everyone who taught you. I'm happy to have inspired you. Sounds like she's singing. Oh, okay, same thing. I did notice from checking the recording how it went so far. Every face, every body part has like a default answer to them, depending on like the body part itself. And then they have what appears to be an answer that moves the story forward. Like, for example, forwards. Still trying to figure that out. Yeah? That's alright, you only just started after all. When you figured it out, feel free to share whatever you make with me. I'll be around playing my tunes, and that didn't change anything. When happiness shows up, we recognize it. Something good in all of this. I don't think I have the answer. Let me use insight for the first time. Almost. What are you gonna do with the new poetry skills? Irrelevant, correct, almost. Oh, it says here, okay, correct. Almost correct, irrelevant, irrelevant. Okay, so it's this one. Is everything okay? Of course. I'm swell, really. I'm just singing a song I wrote, like usual. And sometimes someone drops me a coin or two. It's nice to get pocket change, but you know what that reminds me? There was this rough-looking guy once. He sat in front of me for an entire hour while I was playing. I was so excited, you don't understand. No one listened to me for that long before. I know how that feels sometimes. I thought I was finally getting the attention I deserve. And so when I was done, I tried talking to him. It turns out he'd fallen asleep while sitting upright. As soon as he woke up, he asked me for booze money. I think about that a lot. I got 21 followers online, and all of them are my friends and coworkers. I try really hard to write music that means something, but nothing sticks. This morning I woke up to 5 clicks on my new album. 5 clicks. How am I supposed to make a living out of this? Am I fated to be a cashier for the rest of my life? Popular musicians write the most generic, repetitive crap in existence for millions, while I pour my heart out and get nothing. I keep telling people if you don't got time, you make time. I made time for years, and what has it gotten me? You know what? Just Lydia talking right now made me feel very sad. For some reason. Maybe the guy really needed booze money. Just gotta keep grinding? Just keep grinding? Even before I escaped my hometown, I wrote and played music. How long is it gonna take? The last thing I want to do is give up. But with how things are going right now, I don't know, what's the point? I'll never break into the music industry. Maybe I should retire and say I gave my best shot. That doesn't sound so bad right now. I keep telling people if you don't got time, okay, and then repeats. Man, I feel like Lydia sometimes. I felt like Lydia last week. I still feel like that, more or less. I care. I care so goddamn much is unreal. I know the cool things to say is I don't care what anyone thinks. But that's a big fat lie, and anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. I'm tired of pretending all the time. If no one cares about my music, why should I continue making it? And then it repeats. Okay, smarty pants. Whatever you say. You can't just say that. Pretend that you're nervous. That might be the energy we're looking for. Oh, so anxious. What? That's ridiculous. No one needs booze. No one needs booze. I put the emphasis. Okay. Not that I know this backstory or anything, but like, if you're gonna drink, you should do it to have fun. When I'm drunk, I always have the time of my life. That is what booze should be for. I agree, yeah. We try something else first. Same thing should be said for music. No, that's not... That's different. I need to make a living out of it. Those successful musicians own massive mansions. They go to the fancy clubs and parties, they eat at the most expensive restaurants. They have rabid fan bases and gods. They live in yachts? I know it's the boat, but I don't know how to pronounce this. Yachts? Whatever. Not that I ever want to live in a boat, but you get my point. I just want to not worry about money for rent, food, transportation, medical bills, insurance, clothes, instrument repairs, all while doing music. Same. I gotta keep working and working until I make it. That's the only way to become successful. And has that worked out for you? What? Are you making a dig at me? I helped you. I was nice to you. And now you're acting like a jerk? Why? Meow. Maybe a different key would suit you better if you get me. Nah. Why do you make music for? I write music for I don't know. I haven't really known for a while. I write what I feel, but I don't know who I'm writing it to. What am I making music for? Is it for money? Fame? To make a living? None of those have worked. Why hasn't it worked out? I used to. When I was young, I used to write music for my little brother. He loved it. He spent hours just listening to my performances. But we parted ways a long time ago. Meow. Stop with the goddamn cat. Ever consider a different tune? Maybe you should write music about your brother again. Yeah. God, I haven't seen him in so long. We grew up in a cult. Every day I had to fight my parents over some inane crap. Don't do this, don't do that. It was suffocating. But I would play music for my brother and we'd sing together in my room. We laughed a lot while singing it. He always got the words wrong. Then my parents really blew up at me one day. All because I painted my nails. And on that day I decided to run away. Well, I thought about it a lot before. But on that day, it was cemented. I could not live there anymore. I refused to live there anymore. My biggest regret is leaving him behind. But he'll be okay. Colds aren't so bad if you fit in, and he's the biggest goody two shoes I know. I just wish that... I wanna write a song that captured how I felt about growing up there. I think it would go something like this. I'm godless but with heart, and you're heartless but you're gone. Toasting your mucho surrender, you in your heaven locked in a box. And me in hell, wearing my bright orange socks. Through the moonlit window in my room I look up, while you on your pills praise a golden cup. Obsessed with your emblems of love, but not the love that emblems of. Among the stars and hurting trees, and sing aloud your joy of truth. But all I hear is the lack thereof. Needs work. But yeah. Man. God damn it. A letter from the Grand Archive of Moments, dated 19... Oh, that's it. There's no... that's it. We have found great levels of activity from this world. And yet, our scouts have been unable to pick up on any meaningful mortal life to extract moments from. You're not trying enough. You are operating in Grand Archival plane space. Failure to provide a sufficient level of moments to extract will result in planar obliteration. Please rectify this issue immediately. We will continue monitoring you. Signed, the Collector. Unlocked Sage. You're new. Never seen you before. Maybe you're tired, or low on happy chemicals. Can I interest you in just your wildest dreams? It's true, the whilst listen, they can hear your soul crying. They know what you want, so they can give it to you. All this for only the meager price of 5 ideas. What do you say? No, I'm good. One does what one wants, one supposes. I do wonder how comfortable the benches around the city are. I will sleep on them. Have I spoken to you here? No, you're in a different place. My brother never really shattered beliefs. His faith has non-existent for as long as I can remember. So parents told me he was destined for a life of crime, suffering and regret. My brother would always scream back, "My only regret is being born in a cult." Yeah, I kinda gathered that Good Boy and Lydia are on maybe the same family? I don't know. I'm not sure what he meant by that. But one day he left and never came back. I mean, the story matches. This is hard work. Wanna take a nap? No naps. No naps. Falling down was not failure, staying down is. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Oh. Anyway. Okay, yeah, this is what I talked about before. Haven't got any other legs, I just noticed. Without family, we're nothing. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. We're both raised the same. Why doesn't he understand this? There must be more to it than that. Oh, this. Good Boy giggles at your comments. Born into a cult. A song name? My brother would have said the same thing. Have you tried something else? And Cult Bomb, we have a cool band name. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't really know. I wish I was good at music, but I've never really been good at much of anything. All I was taught was to be good to others in the name of a higher being. Though now that a higher being is gone, my purpose is gone too. My parents always said that those without faith will inevitably turn evil. My bad. And now that mine is gone, oh, I'm not sure when it's gonna happen though. I imagine one day I'll wake up and my first thought will be, today I will commit mischief. And then burn down a building or steal candy from a child. You always see that in the newspapers. Someone really evil that does something so terrible, so abhorrent. And soon is my turn to be in the newspaper. Ah, I don't want to. I don't want to hurt anyone. Please help me. I'm godless but with hearts. Meow! I mean, every time I'm cruel, the book kinda throws me on the right path, so... yeah, I guess I will. Oh, yeah. Well, I wouldn't really know. I wish I was good at music, but never really been good at much. Okay, just repeat. Waiting for City again. Nah, not that. I'm godless but with hearts. Oh, it's this one. Huh? What are you doing? And you're heartless with your god. Oh my. Toasting your macho surrender, you in your heaven locked in. Oh, it's the song that Lydia played. And me in hell wearing my bright orange socks. Wow. You see tears welling up in his eye. Where am I? Oh, okay. I spend my days patching holes, riding collapsed buildings obscured by the smoke and shadows, aligning infrastructure, riding crooked paths. I need not touch the monuments, the great murals. Their beauty whisks me into a fervor. I do everything I can to protect them, to sustain them. Oh, Amp, I love you. Amp. Unlock Ictis. Good boy is here. Bad luck. Sorry, pal. Registration is closed for now. It's nothing personal, of course. We're just at capacity. We live in times where it's important to be there for each other, sure. Which is great to see the whole town is squeezed into a single room every week. Why do you mean? Is this a club or something? Sort of. It's the community center. Originally, it was just a place for people to meet and make new friends. But with the way things have been going lately, it's like everyone's gasping for air. You're more than welcome to visit, but the weekly club is over capacity. Sorry about that. Meets everyone in Lowtown. I see. So it is only these two. Well... Oh. Well, I bounced with... I'm gonna continue then. Thank you. I needed someone to snap me out of my reverie. I could only fool myself for so long. And now that I think about it, I feel kind of embarrassed. I was so focused on trying to make it big, and because of that, I forgot the reason I even make music in the first place. It's freeing though. Exciting even. I can sing about whatever I want. Don't fear growing slowly, fear standing still. That's not... Fish legs? No. Fish body. Trust in the ways of the world. Dude, what even... What are we talking about again? Okay, of course it's not that. What will you sing about? I want to finish this current song first. I really like the direction it's going, but it needs some work. I need to figure out chord progression, melody, more lyrics, etc. God, imagine the faces of those back home if they heard this. But I'm never going back. Honestly, they might not even let me leave. It's a shame though. I'd love to rescue my brother from that place. Or maybe just take him on a vacation to the city. See the sights, take the underground train, sneak on top of a skyscraper. But he's probably so indoctrinated by now that he wouldn't dream of leaving. Hold on. Did you drink water today? Why is that? No. Your brother is fine. Wow. You say that with such conviction. How would you even know that? God has abandoned us and your brother seek his last comfort, you. Yeah, I'll go with the fish. God has... I should read that a little bit better. The next time I do it. Okay, so, first off. If literally anyone else had said that, I would have been really weirded out. But for some reason, when you say it, it's almost like I'm convinced it's true. But I can't see him again. He wouldn't even recognize me. I used to be different. And I doubt he'd be cool with that. He would not care. He's still in our home village and quite frankly is better off there. He's fully indoctrinated now. Do you wish to meet him today? What? No, I mean, Lydia laughs hesitantly. Yeah, Listen. Thank you for giving me hope like that. I love Duffy more than to meet him again, but... Lydia begins to tremble. How? Why do I believe in you? There is no way. There is just no way. Go to the cafe. He will meet you there. My God. Okay. Okay. I'll be there. I mean, I should at least give it a look. A look can hurt, right? Yeah. It wouldn't hurt to look. Alright, I'll be there. But you better not be lying to me. If this is a ruse, But, yeah. I'll be there. I really hope you're telling the truth. Brother? Where art thou, brotherhood? Thems? There you are. Thank you. I really enjoyed that. But there is one thing I don't understand. Why did you mean when you said orange socks? Peace, I leave it to you, my piece I give now. Now. I agree completely. The socks were orange, obviously. No, that can't be right. There must be more to it than that, I can feel it. Means to live freely. Really? I still don't understand. How can a pair of socks carry something so full of meaning? If your biggest worry in life is the color of your socks, then you must live comfortably. Whoa. That's such a good point. I could never think of that. I noticed that I'm like back and forthing. Like throwing back and forth. The last emotions that I got from each one of them. There is so much wisdom in the words. Did you write those lyrics? They belong to Lydia, a singer that hangs around sometimes. Lydia? I like to meet her. Is there more to the song? I would really love to hear the rest. The beauty in those lyrics. Lydia must be the wisest person in the world. Maybe she could answer some questions I've been wrestling with. Meet her at the cafe, she'll be waiting for you. Gladly. I'll be there as soon as I can. Oh, I should hurry. And there they went. Now to find the cafe. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello. You must be Lydia. Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you. I've heard that you hang around a lot. You're a musician, right? I mean, obviously. Ha, I should have guessed. You brought your guitar with you and everything. How long have you been playing? A long time. Since childhood, really. I see. I can't do anything else but. That's a long time to be playing. You could say that. Surely you're really famous. You'd be surprised. Ah, you must be even better than I thought. Goodness. Ah, I'm not bothering you, am I? No. Sorry, I mean... I don't mind. Oh, good. I get a bit worried about that sometimes. But I'm glad you're not being bothered. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for everything all the time. Oh, yeah, you're right. Wait, I only said sorry once. You just have that kind of energy. You know? Oh, I knew we were wise. Sure. Anyway, and if it's not too much to ask, I would like to request something from you, if that's okay. Shoot. Could you sing a song for me? The one with the orange socks? If that's okay, I don't want to ask too much. No, it's okay. But I want a question answered in return. Oh, of course. What is it? What is your name? Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Good Boy. I'm from Candlehold Village. It's pretty far away. Oh my god! It's something the matter? I got another question for you. Sure, what is it? Do you recognize me? I'm not sure I do. Wait, there's something familiar about you. Have I met you before? What do you think? I mean, maybe you visited my home at some point? Or maybe I've passed you in the city. I'm not sure. Maybe you'll come to me later. Ah! GB, you goddamn dork, it's me! Huh? What? I'm your sister. We grew up together. We'd sing music in my room. We'd snatch apples during the feast even though you didn't want to. I kicked Meyer in the face when he bullied you. And you were such a little crybaby that you felt bad for him. Huh? What? How do you know about that? I don't have a sister. Do I? Yes, you do. I was always your sister, GB. We just didn't know it at the time. Why do you think I used to steal Mom's old dress? Goodness. She was convinced we had ghosts. The priest had to come over and ward your house by sprinkling water on her furniture. Whoa. I remember that. Yeah. It was the funniest goddamn thing I'd ever seen in my life. I don't think Mother was very happy about it. Well, she can choke on her dress for all I care. Both her and Dad. God, they gave such terrible names too. Gave us such terrible names too. I much prefer my current one. Lydia. I just can't believe I have a sister. Yeah, you do. Lydia hesitates for a moment. What do you think about that? I think it's cool. Wait, really? Yeah. I always wanted a sister. If I had known, I would have picked your flowers and made you a wreath. Maybe with those bluebells in the backyard? Oh, or maybe I'd have grabbed you one of those bracelets everyone has. The ones with the colorful rocks, you know? You're such a dork. Did you not want that? Sorry, I'm new to having a sister. No, it's okay. You know, it's not too late to do any of that. I know this florist with a gorgeous selection. You can head there later if you want. Oh, I would love to. I have so many ideas for things I could make you. It's a deal then. Got a couple of questions for you though. The last thing I've had never imagined is you leaving home. What made you come here? Well, it's hard to explain, but I think we're alone now. Alone? This is a cafe in the middle of Lowtown. We're far from alone. No, I mean, no one is watching over us anymore. We're all alone in this world. Just you, me, and everyone else in the city. And also those at home. Huh. So you lost your faith then? You don't understand. There is nothing left to have faith in. Whoever was up there, I could feel them. They were there, and now they're gone. Sounds like you're just as godless as me then. Right on, buddy. It's quite chill not being watched over all the time. Especially when showering. But how do you deal with evil temptations? What's stopping you from doing something really bad? Because I don't want to? Huh? Oh my god. Dumbass, you don't need a god to be nice to people. I got a lot to teach you. Where are you staying, by the way? I'm so sorry for every time, like, I just the weirdness of the text sometimes just makes me stop and I have to try again and again. It just stops working on the brain. I got an apartment by the park. I also work as a cashier to pay for it. Oh man, now that is funny. You have the exact same job as me. How in the world did you land that with no experience? Well, our uncle used to work there. He made a phone call and got me the spot. Damn it! Can't believe I didn't think of that. That would make things so much easier 10 years ago. Listen, why don't you come to my place tomorrow? We can catch up more, play songs together, have a nice meal, you know? I'd love that. Oh, and you can show me the florist too. I'm really happy to see you again, GB. Me too. Don't run away like that again, okay? If you don't mind, that is. Wouldn't dream of it. Yeah, oh, I can dance. Can I dance now? Yeah! You want me to admit I was cute, don't you? Well, look, we did a good thing. We were still no closer to figuring out what happened to this god. We should go check if the track is clear yet, so we can move on from here. Not that there's anything wrong with here, just we have a job to do. A dumb, stupid, impossible job. Yeah. I got a lot of heads, some bodies, but no legs. I am a legless body in a world without God. Hey, it's you, the weird animal thing. The debris is clear now. The train's gonna reach terminus like no train ever has before. Your boss is paying, so whenever you like, that is. You wanna get out of here? Yes, let's go. Alright, get comfy, weird dog, cat animal thing. On to the next station. Gah, what a mess. Gah. Never seen anything like it. A whole world just left to rot? What kind of god are we trying to find exactly? And it doesn't feel like we're any closer to figure out what happened to them. Our best lead is probably the weird moments we've been extracting. If we can keep doing that without the people we meet, we might be able to piece something together. You hear a gigantic crashing noise. The train halts suddenly. Oh, come on! What is it now? Next station 2, reach the pipelines. Let me talk to the book first. This place reeks, and I hate it. But I bet at least someone lives here. We should snoop around. You can do your thing. You know, that thing you're good at. It might be your only hope at this point. I'll do that. I'll do that. Okay, get out of my face, cat book. Book cat. What the hell happened? So, we hit a guy. Yep. A guy? A whole guy under the wheels. You see, you know, you hear a muffled voice from down below. I'm okay, you asshole. First time the train runs in eons and you decide how now's a good time to play on the tracks? But couldn't help. Nothing in life is easy. You gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Look, kid. Service is out until this guy get the hell out of the way. I'll try to get him to come to his senses. Don't want it too far. This place looks rough. I'll see about that. Okay, what's up with this place? There's only one path forward. Oh my god, it's a cockroach. Hello. I used to take the bus before I moved here. And before I took the bus, I took the train. Before I took the train, I think I used to walk around. And before I walked around, my mother would push me in a stroller. Yeah, that's just infancy and childhood and stuff. There is no one here. Okay, this place is actually kind of big. There's a wizard cockroach. Here, let me show you a magic trick. My dad taught it to me. Okay, here goes. Say it with me. Booger slam. A foul stench suddenly fills the air. How did you do that with your body? It stinks. Father's legacy. Hi. Hello. Can I talk to you? I've molded this part of the world so to my liking, and this niche of mine sustains me. Each is responsible for their own fate. This is mine. Yeah. Are you also a booger? I don't have a specific home, but I don't have a one place to sleep. I'm also gonna be doing the first voices I've been doing for like 3 different characters or something. It's not the kind of place to bring it up in conversation though. Yeah. Why do you give someone who has everything? You clearly don't know, because if you did, you already have given it away. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Don't drop kick your art, man. What the hell? You are thirsty. Drink this. Wait. I think I came out wrong. What did the virus say again? Ask first if... Right. Welcome here, guest. Can I offer you this fresh paint? For drinking purposes. Actually, no. This is my paint. I need it draw. I need it to draw. So now that I've offered your refreshments, let's get down to business. What the hell do you want? I don't know, just shut up out of nowhere. Please think it over a bit more. Why are you hiding out here if not living in town? I can't help but agree. I like your art. Ah, another trash panda finds the trash can. Why am I not surprised? Of course you wanna buy this garbage. You and every other tasteless patron that comes to this place. Sorry? Are you guilt-tripping me? Stop that. Cut it out, the slave. Can you stop distracting me? Of course you wanna buy this garbage. Okay, same dialogue. Art is subjective, is it not? Don't give up pathetic bullshit. If it were so subjective, why are there so many fundamentals to learn? Why are there art teachers at all? Why are there critics, connoisseurs? Get real, please. Do I look like a customer to you? I mean... I don't know. Had some weird freaks come this way. Honestly, the only visits I get anymore are from buyers. Idiots who invade my privacy, peruse my work for hours. And then pay a fortune for my most obscure garbage. Can't really say no when you shove a big bag of money in my face though, can I? At some point, one of them really pisses me off, so I decided to draw them the most anatomically disfigured piece I could. And get this. This moron was so happy with that I got double the commission as a tip. What is wrong with people? This is a fucking clown world, I'm sick of it. No one sees things what they are. And what exactly are things? It's not that hard to get. My art is full of mistakes that only a beginner would make. So what's the deal with the reception I keep getting? Do they not see the obvious issues? Do they think accuracy isn't false that I always end up on a canvas? Every single time there is an error somewhere that makes me want to tear my branches off. But there is one, a very specific painting. Can't sleep at night. I have to destroy it. I have to. Can't be at peace until I know it's gone. What are you talking about? You sold it already, didn't you? Okay. So, why can't you just let me have this? You can clearly see that this upsets me. I want it gone, obliterated. Of course, finding it will be a pain in the ass. But can I dream? And would this painting wish to destroy you? I mean, it probably hates me for bringing it into this world. So I'd venture to say yes, it probably does. So what's stopping you? What's stopping me? What do you think? That abomination just oozed out of my brain when I was at my worst. And even though I lost it, its existence is wedged like a splinter in my brain. That was the last piece I ever named. Sadism, corruption, a plague upon the world, just like everything else I paint. Okay, what am I? Hi, you're back. It's been a while. Oh, you're also here. I didn't notice you. Do I... The letters have stopped. Yeah? Yes, they have. Aren't you proud of me? I did it. I finally made a vault. I am. I don't know who's talking. Isn't it wonderful? So many hearts beating all at once. Om? Say something, Om. I don't know who's talking. Antisocial. I'm probably done with you for a while. Oh, yeah, I am. From here they look like little ants. Go little ants. You don't look like an ant. Yeah, meet everyone in the pipeline. Okay, there's all the characters in the pipelines. Oh, so you're the only one with a story? Really? If I met everyone, yeah. This annoying girl used to come to me by every day. That's not even a sentence, but I said it anyway. Screw you. I already said fuck once. She tried to force me to get a job, saying stuff like, "You can't live in your shack forever, Root," or "You gotta get a job, Root." Terrible experience. Job application forms are a blight. If I never see one again, I'll be too soon. Did she ever succeed? She got me applying for jobs, didn't she? So in a roundabout way, I guess. Not sure what she gets out of it though. This annoying girl. Okay. Seems like she really cares. Ah, right. Anyway, why do you care? You don't know her, do you? Sure, her music is cool, but I can't live without that. Though she did introduce me to chess. Ever heard of it? It's like this big brain board game for intelligent people. Not to be that guy, but I've gotten pretty damn good at it. Uh-huh. Have you always been good at games? Not really. I was a natural at this one though. I could feel my brain expanding every time I played. Though she did introduce me to chess. Okay, then repeats. So you're a grandmaster then? Heh, not yet. But I sure can be if I put in the work. Do you understand how awesome this is? Here is something that actually is possible for me. Art is so abstract. Years of tireless work, and for what? Not only that, everyone's gotta have an opinion in art. Impressive perspective fidelity, or these colors make me feel a certain way, or even actually make people will buy this. Pisses me off. But with chess, you know if you improved or not. Can't beat that, can you? You can't believe I even talk to you right now. And with whom do you play against? The community hall. Nah, not literally, but there is a chess club there that used to be super active. Love the place. I played circles around everyone. Lydia was like the final boss. I've yet to cross her off my list though. Pretty funny since she introduced me to the game. Oh, so they know each other. What makes her the final boss? Because everyone else at the club I've beaten. Lydia is the only one I haven't. It annoys the hell out of me. I hate it. What the hell? I know her. Wait. Seriously? Are you a fan? She finally become famous? Is she touring right now? Why didn't she invite me? I don't believe she's touring, no. Oh. Huh. That's a shame. She deserves a big audience. Either way, it's good that you know her. Ever played Lydia in chess? She's really good. I've practiced extensively since her last game. Next time, I win for sure. You really enjoy chess, huh? Is that surprising? I've already told you, it's the one thing that makes sense in this stupid world. Win or lose, at least you know where you stand. When's the last time you played? Well, she used to bother me day in day out about getting a job. I did eventually relent, switched out one help for another. But ever since I got fired, she left me alone. Where the hell am I? You know, now that I look back, I don't really remember building this road, and the placement of this mountain is strange. Mountain? This structure is too functional. No! How dare you? Unlocked beautiful. Oh, there you are. Now that I think about it, the last time I played was the day I lost my job. I lost the job. Perhaps those things are related. I don't see what you mean. I don't see how a game of chess could have anything to do with that. It's not like my boss was playing or whatever. Okay. I don't know why I just skipped the text. I always got a new one. Ah, God, I don't want to do all that over again. Now that I think about it. Oh, anxious. Do I intimidate you? My old boss say I used to scare the customers. I thought I was pretty cool, like I'm some kind of dark and imposing figure. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Anxious response. It isn't anxious. What do you want from me? Oh! Oh, I got new feet, I didn't notice. Why would anyone fire you? Not sure. We were in the middle of a tight chess game when the boss walked in. Took one look at me and told me to pack my things. Not sure what I did to deserve that, but I'm glad to be out of there. Kinda wish Lydia would have stood up for me though. But it's whatever. I'm gonna start talking normally, my voice is dying. She can apologize next time she visits. I'm gonna keep doing the art thing, I guess. How would you do if she didn't? What, not visit? Can't get rid of her, I swear. Now that I say it, it really has been a while. You sure she's not turning or whatever? Anyway, so when did that happen? It must have been, I'm gonna do it again. Must have been, oh wow, 6 months ago. I haven't seen Lydia in 6 months. She used to come by every day. Well, at least she doesn't have to look at my art anymore. Can you actually believe she likes it? Even when I point out the flaws, she flat out refuses to see them. Maybe she's blind and doesn't realize it. I need water. If I'm gonna keep killing my throat for the game, I'm gonna need water. Or maybe your art just doesn't suck? No. It's not good. Not even remotely. The more I complete a piece, the more it disgusts me. That canvas is most beautiful when I haven't touched it. But I have to finish them. I've practiced my whole life. And the rent isn't free. This isn't the whole story, right? Wow, observance, aren't you? Okay. Why bother painting at all then? Ever heard of a sunk cost fallacy? Where I was a sapling, I thought of art was that I wanted to do with my life. What a sick joke. Canvas is most beautiful. Okay. Shut up. Come on then, let's see your art. Let's see your art. Did you not hear a word as you said? You're just gonna say what everyone else is saying. Great work on that anatomy, Root. Your attention to details is outstanding, Root. You don't need to spare my feelings, I know a lie when I hear one. So no, you're not looking at my art. Okay then, maybe it does suck. Don't bother. Good. You finally decided to tell the truth. Yeah. You don't need to spare my feelings. I know a lie when I hear one. Oh, why not? You say something else equally useless. Like a fury emotion through the canvas or some garbage. People are predictable. What a predictable creature. You don't need to spare my feelings. I know a lie when I hear one. Give me one reason why anyone would care about. No, that's not it. Why do you hate your art so much? Now, I love my art. Can't you tell? Why would you ever think otherwise? Have you ever felt like everything you touch becomes worse? Like a reverse Midas touch? Funny how that works. The touch at least started off as a blessing before the king, you know. I didn't even get that. The malediction swept over me the moment I picked up a brush. Sadism's corruption. That was my attempt at capturing this curse. Ha! I even suck at naming things. Blah blah blah, whatever. Go, come on, be nice. Why did you come up with the name? Sadism is the Midas backwards. Is Midas backwards? Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow, I never put that together. I thought it was clever at the time. Now it just makes me want to cringe to the ground. I didn't even get that. I bet you're proud of it, aren't you, Painter Boy? Sure am. It's my masterpiece. It's so captivating. I'm actually genuinely impressed with how much it sucks balls. Like, please let me burn it. Okay. I'm on a lot of trash, I guess. Hi. Was it not beautiful? It is. Did you not support life? You did. Then why on? Why did you smear your fingerprints all over my masterpiece? So that it would live forever. No, it was so that you could take the credit. And how can you say that? Sifter. Found you. Nah, seriously, what is that cursed painting? I should know, I'm sure I do know. But my stupid head just won't cooperate. Think for a moment, try to remember. Hold on. Maybe it doesn't want to be found. Tough luck. It doesn't got to say in this. Try to remember. Yes, of course. Why didn't I try that? Do you have the slightest clue what I went through when I drew it? How could that much frustration and rage possibly leave room for memories? I almost ignored the knock on the door. I was so focused on the painting. Who would disturb you at such a time? Who? How am I supposed to know that? You think I remember every fool that comes here? But then, maybe this person has something to do with it. Huh. Don't call him stupid. Stop with that. What was the visitor like? I told you, I don't know. Better look at them. You think I remember every fool that comes here? Think, Root, think. There's something about this. I heard the knock, and then I think I must have grabbed the painting. It wasn't even dry yet. Then I went to the door, but my hands were full. How do you open a door without your hands? Perhaps help was waiting on the other side? Well, they got knocked down their ass, so I'd say they found more than they bargained for. Duh, with a kick, of course. Yes, that's right. A kick opened the door. They did so hard that it knocked them back on their ass. Not my proudest moments, I'll admit. But it wasn't my fault, I was angry. Whatever. I tried to apologize. Probably. I think it involved the painting somehow. Exactly did I do? Perhaps you gifted it as an apology? An apology with a wet canvas. That's actually possible. God, I hope not. Whatever. Try to apologize. Wait, you threw the penny on their face? Yeah, exactly. No, wait. After I kick open the door, there was this sort of twang sound. Like a string popping loose or something. I wanted to apologize, but I also wanted them to go on, so... Wait. Oh my god. I gave them the painting. Shit! I didn't even get a look at their face. How the hell am I supposed to find them? It could be anyone. Perhaps they are closer than you think. If they live nearby, I never see them. Or if I have it, I didn't pay attention. Both equally likely. Like a guitar? Maybe. It was definitely an instrument. Must be hundreds of people with instruments in the city. Even if I had to ask hundreds of people, where would I even find them? This is so annoying. I feel like I lost the voice I was doing. I can't come back to it. Lady is a musician, maybe she knows. That's right. She plays music, so she definitely knows everyone else that plays music. Try to go back to it. Gotta text her right now to meet up. The overhang seems like a good place. I didn't get a new body part. Overhang. Oh, hey Lydia. Hey Lydia. Hi. Been a while. So, how are you doing? I'm alright. Great. Listen, need your help. Remember that painting I talked about? I don't know, Root. You make a lot of paintings. Don't remind me. Well, I mean the one with, like, the hand. Interesting. Okay, that doesn't answer my question. Right. Lydia, I'm serious. I need to know if you remember it. I understand. Are you messing with me? Here I am, putting aside our differences like a good Samaritan. Even though you never apologized, I still reached out. At the very least, that deserves a proper response. I'm sorry. Apologize? Me? Yeah. You just sat there in the break room with this empty look in your eyes. Like, hello, stand up for your friend when he's getting fired, maybe? But whatever, I'm not here about that. The painting, oh my god. That is so rich. Oh boy. What? What is? I don't know what I expected. I could have been chinny with GB right now. What do you want about? I'm saying you saw it really that difficult for you? No, go on. By all means, tell me about this painting. Finally. As I was saying, there is this painting I made a while back. Long before you betrayed me, Seriously? I'm sorry, this is too much. Going on and on about me betraying you is just... Because you did. I thought you were cool. I thought you were someone that had my back, but I guess that was too much to ask for. You always did have a shitty memory. I guess that's common in your field. I remember perfectly what happened. Good for you. That's right. Now, about the painting. Sadism, corruption? Yeah, you told me everything about it. And then some. Great! Do you know what it is? Why would I know that? I believe it ended up in the hands of a musician, or at least someone that owns an instrument. You're a musician, so would you know every other musician, right? Wow. Generalization of the century here. I mean, sure I do, but like, come on, man. I just need to ask around, see if anyone has seen the painting. Can you do that for me? Nah. Huh? Excuse me? Don't feel like it. Any particular reason? What's the point? You're gonna find it, burn it, then obsess over the next painting. Yes, because it sucks. You know, I remember when I first saw your shack. I was looking for a way into Hightown, so I figured I'd knock and ask. Then the door slammed open so hard I got knocked to the ground. You came out and yelled something unintelligible before shoving a big canvas in my face and locking yourself in again. My nose hurt, my ass was sore, and my guitar strings had popped loose. But in my hands, I had the most captivating piece of art I've ever seen in my life. That was you? After that day, I made it my mission to learn more about you. Who is this amazing artist that lives in a psychopathic rundown shack in the middle of nowhere? Hey, this place was cheap, okay? Imagine my disappointment when it turned out he's just a sad, pathetic loser with an inferiority complex. I tried so hard with you, Ruth. You refused to accept the burning talents within you, no matter what I did. No, you're the one who can't see that I'm just a hack. If I had talents, I wouldn't be making anatomy errors, perspective oversights, shady misjudgments, outline irregularities. It's like I'm cursed. So yes, I'm sorry for hating on my art, Lydia, but it's the truth. You don't hate your art, dumbass. You hate yourself. It's like you're stuck in a room of mirrors, and instead of dealing with it like a normal fucking person, you decide to make it everyone else's problem. Don't even get me started on chess. How I lost? Time for toddler tantrum. What the hell were you thinking? Ever since Nightman fired you, I haven't been able to touch a single chessboard. I can't even look at them anymore. Lydia, Do you wanna know why he fired you, Ruth? You wanna know why I didn't stand up for you? Why I just sat there, completely zoned out? I'll give you a hint. Why did you say when I took your queen? What did you say, Ruth? Come on, Lid, I didn't. What did you say? Please. I just want my old painting back. That's what I thought. I'll have your painting here tomorrow. Burn it, soak it in acid, tear it apart, do whatever you want. But you still never talk to me again. But you will never talk to me again. Is that clear? I'm sorry. I don't care. Goodbye. He got his painting back. That is an achievement. I'm starting to wonder if the impact we're having is a positive one. I mean, I obviously don't care or anything, you know? Just... we should go see if the train's ready. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hey, you're back. Great. When I wasn't looking at that, freak vanished off somewhere. No one's on the tracks, no obstructions, we can go. You wanna head to the big city? Yes. Well, get in there and buckle up. Don't actually, trains don't have seatbelts. They don't? They should. Reached Hightown. Next station number 3. Next station. This place hurts my eyes. I'm now looking forward to the kinds of people we'll meet here. But it can't be as bad as what we just experienced, right? Let's have a look around. The Sponsor Street Station. Can I talk to the conductor? Physically, it's the end of the line. Contractually, it's also the end of the line. We're done here. What are you going to do now? I don't know. Get back to my regular job? How many trains do you know that can travel between worlds? People need me. Okay, so here is the last part. Oh, hi. You're fancy looking. I made my millions by strategically redirecting assets from a liquid trust fund into my Web5 new crypto wallet. Naturally, in the process, due to reverse inflation, cost of living, rent, and other necessities, this generated much more value than my money. Now, value doesn't pay the bills, so I killed 3 other shareholders and absorbed that. Excuse me? As the majority shareholder, I declared the shares incredibly valuable. One might ask, why kill the other shareholders for this? Income and outcome. Yin and yang. Habeas corpus, you feel? Not really? No? Don't get it? Don't get it? Don't care about it? Eyes clean, teeth clean, ears clean. Yeah? Hello, child. I don't know if it's getting picked up on the microphone. What's that smell? Sniff, sniff. Are you working class? Don't talk to me. So rude. Kids these days. Oh my god, flipperama. In order to live in Hightown, one must leave all their hopes and dreams here in one of those storage units. If you haven't already done so, I advise to. It's like a rite of passage or a citizenship. Everyone does it. Oh my god, hi. If you ever hear the saying, art should comfort the disturbed and comfort the comfortable, life is kinda like that, isn't it? Think about it for a second. I'm comfortable, yet I still deserve art. Friction hurts you in the long run, you know, like gears grinding your soul into tiny little pieces. Art should go down easy, like rain on a wet dog. You ever seen Fight Club? Actually, no. Heard about it, incessantly, but not seen it. I have 50 billion wealth. I'm married to the game in an ontological sense. My wife has no idea who I am. Okay. And I'm back here. Hold on. How? What? Oh, there's a whole other side. Okay. Hey, you, tiny short thing beneath me. I'll do you a favor since you're all the way down there. Let me tell you just how pretty I am. I must have been personally sculpted by a higher intelligence. My jawline could cut you in half. My eyebrows plucked to perfection. Every pore, hair, all accounted for. I'm tall, real tall. Just how the ladies like it. But up here, it's cold. I get so lonely. Well, get down here then. Or something. Hello. Oh, you're one of them. Oh, you're Nightman. What in the world are you? I want a file. I want a file. I want a filet mignon of whatever you're supposed to be. Anyway, I bet you're headed somewhere. Somewhere important, probably really important. Oh, me? Yeah, I'm headed somewhere too. Thank you for asking. Off to visit my daughter. Haven't seen her in a while. Just living with my wife. My wife? You're like the type of person who was ever told to shut up as a kid. Not many know this, but let me tell you something. Words win battles, attitudes win wars. So fix your attitude, Buster. Besides, if you would stop distracting me with, we might actually be somewhere. Anyway, I bet you're headed somewhere. What's your daughter like? Oh, she's brilliant. Smart, beautiful, top of her class. Work a good job. She's married as well. Bet I've got a grandson waiting for me soon. Only issue is that she doesn't visit me that often. This is a weird time to ask to pet me. What, the talking cat? How long have you been disguised for? Besides, there's more we need to discuss. I don't know, just thought it would be funny. Maybe it's time to visit her instead. You're right. I should head there right now. Just gotta figure out where she lives. Not a problem for me though. Anyways, like I was saying, perhaps I should invite her over. I've tried, but apparently her number is out of service. And the damn payphones never give me quarters back. Something or someone is trying to keep her away from me. I'll figure something out. I always have. Anyways, like I was saying. How often does she visit, huh? Oh well, let's not get hung up on details. Not that it should matter to you anyway. I wouldn't expect a sheep to understand. Takes one to know one. Well, now looks like we've got some wits about you. Huh. Maybe I should let you in on a secret. Did you know that there is only ever 4,000 people awake at the same time in the city? Whenever someone goes to sleep, another awakens. And the sum is always exactly 4,000. Never more, never less. Isn't that weird? Yeah, that is weird. Indeed. I've developed multiple theories as to why this is. However, you're not ready to hear them yet. Classified information. You need to be qualified. Instead, I got another tidbit for you. When you take the subway train, you surely see the lights that flash by the windows, correct? Now, these are usually just lamps, as you might suspect. But sometimes they are high-fidelity cameras that are programmed to take snapshots of your posture when you least expect it, so they can submit that data to select government information black holes. Whoa. There is deep science behind how natural posture affects your productivity. The straighter your posture, the better jobs you get. Interviews will just magically work out, as if they don't have a machine in their ears saying yes or no. Always keep your back straight. You never know from where they're watching. But I'm not bipedal. Well, then figure it out. What are you, a baby? You need guidance every step of the way? Just keep your back straight. It's not hard. There's dips. I made him mad, I guess. Do you have a source of this information? The source is that I made it up. Well, I'm not gonna bother. Why do you ask? Because the truth is right in front of you. You're just too blind to see it. I'll keep my back straight. Good. Also, if you have a phone, you need to toss it. The government listens to everything you say through a hellish device. Amen to that. What the hell is that thing? Yeet! He's under the bed. A bin won't do though. I specifically has to be those wells in the ground. You know, the ones shaped like prison bars. I tossed mine long ago. Now there is one less way for them to track me. It also helps out the underground prisoners. People just like me who have been silenced. That's why the wells are shaped like jail bars. Frankly, I'm lucky to have survived this far. Well, you're gonna toss your phone? I just did. Meow. What? Oh, it's the same thing. I didn't need a parasitic house screen anyway. Excellent. Looks like you're committed to the truth. Come back when you're ready. Because we are preparing for war. Amp, don't you understand I am just like you? In that you're a creator? Yes, Amp, why do you think I was wondering? Why are you talking about this now? I was you once, impatient but full of fire. I thought if I could prevent at least one other from sharing my fate, I will take all the ire and hatred in the universe. Aren't you being caught? You want to be sentimental? Who are you trying to fool? Amp. Home. Do not return. Warmonger. Oh, you're here now. Well, I'm gonna see if there is anybody else. Oh, hi. Well, there is the giant snake-like thing. Dude, I fucking love Hightown. My dad made his fortune selling snake oil and I made it big in Hightown selling his story. That's right, I published books. I'm richer than God. Yeah, man. Have you seen this donut though? It's gigantic. Hi. You are someone. Oh wow, okay. Death Angel. Hmm. Can I help you? You sound so no, okay. Blah blah blah, whatever. I don't know. Just passing by. Right, I see. Well, carry on then. Okay, that wasn't it. No, I'm okay. Alright then. See you around, I suppose. Oh, it just ended. This one? That's definitely a sentence you can speak about out loud. I'd love to dig inside your head and figure out what compelled you to say it. Regardless, you can't just distract me like that. I don't think I have anything to activate her. This, telephone. You sound so sure of yourself. Don't use inside. I haven't rested since the first time you used inside. What are you up to? Not much. I'm just... Okay, what's the cat for once? Well, actually, I'm facing a bit of a conundrum. Nah, I shouldn't bother you with that. Don't worry about it. Meow. You know, now that you say it, you do fit the description of a cat. Have I been talking to a cat this entire time? Regardless. Bad hang and strangle you so hard. Okay, calm down. Burnham Street Station? I should have kept my mouth shut. Well, actually, I'm facing a bit of a conundrum. I can help. Alright, fine. Let's say someone has suddenly left. Someone close and important to you. A whole year, no letters, no phone calls, not a word. You wake up and they're just gone. Devastating, right? And you're sort of finally moved on after this hypothetical year. But suddenly they return. They tell you they finished their spiritual search, and they're ready to go back to life as it was a year ago. You'll be upset, right? Gone without a word for a year, and then back as if nothing happened. Now imagine that they blame you for being upset and not respecting their choice. You both agree about it, so they storm off. Wasn't it wrong here? I mean, their choice? Probably me. Okay. I think I should have a talk with your GA because that's kind of sad. I like this person. Whatever you tell me is wrong. So what you're saying is, you don't have an opinion? You need someone else to tell you how to feel? Wow. I didn't think people like you existed. Damn. They're cool. This one, clearly they are. That's the logical conclusion. But there is an interesting bit here. Not a single angel I know would agree with you. In fact, common sense is that you are in the wrong. How about that? What's that? Something very significant happened a while ago. I'm not sure you understand. It's a touchy topic for guardian angels right now, but it's also thrown order completely out of the window. What was once clear as day is now a shocking mist, a notion split in half, and it's impacting my job. That is the whole story, right? Ah! That's definitely a sentence I can speak. Okay. My bad. Sounds like you need a vacation. A vacation? I'm a guardian angel. I have a responsibility to my fellow angels and mortals anywhere and everywhere. Anywhere, everywhere. Stupidware. I don't have time to switch stuff. None of us do. Something very significant happened a while ago. Go. Tough luck, dude. Yeah, it sure is. I'm not sure what to do. There aren't many options now that I think about it. I'll just have to figure something out. Okay. What's your job? I'm an administrator for a Guardian Angel support forum. Basically, I moderate and repair rifts between other angels, building new bridges for them to connect through. A mediator, if you will, for when things get rough. And things are very rough right now. For the first time in ever, I'm starting to hate my job. That was short. Where is this Carcosa? What is going on? Oh, I got dizzy. My bad. I conjure pillars of beautiful flame. I cast magnificent colors across the horizon. I raise multitudes from the earth. Life. And yet flame quenches. The colors fade and run down the hills. Lives ends and do not propagate. I build the stupid supports they once made. I set beautiful patterns straight and frigid. Colors practical, indicative. It makes little difference. Just what did you do differently on? Creator. Oh, you're here now, on the sofa. You know what? I'm gonna talk to you. I haven't talked to this one yet. Detecting personal data. A loud metallic banging and crashing emanates from within the machine. Scanning worldwide databases for personalized message. Generating short-form entertainment. When the... What? Oh, that was short. Infinite growth predicated on a system with limited resources has become my prime source of sustenance. Every corporation here withers eventually, and when it does, I feast. They don't see me coming because they never look up, but my shadow blots out their privately owned suns. That feeling deep inside that something is wrong with you, but right with the world. Oh yes, I feel another merger coming. I'm drooling, forgive me. And that was everyone in Hightown. There is still a piece... Oh, that wasn't everyone in Hightown, what the hell? If I had a gun, I've ever have the safety on. Because bad guys don't sleep, bad guys don't rest, and bad guys, they're all around us. As let me tell you, kid, it takes one to know one. You guys having a meowment? Maybe. Okay, let me talk to you again. I'm envious of the people down here on the surface. I occasionally come down to take care of business. Usually if another of my kin has messed up or needs a hand. Everyone gets along here somehow. Sure, arguments and fights break out now and then. But overall, people respect and follow the laws they set for themselves. No rioting in the streets, no pillaging or burning or looting everywhere. It's an unfathomable improvement over the past. Everything wrong, everything sucks here. I don't agree. You have no idea how good you have it. Why don't I give you a glimpse? Your body freezes and you suddenly see acres upon acres of burning lands. Forests, grass plains, mountains, lakes, oceans, everything is on fire. Whatever life you spot is quickly snuffed out, if not by the flames, then by something bigger and stronger than itself. You're struggling to breathe, the air is thick like a sludge crawling through a windpipe. But just before you pass out, you snap back to reality. The elephant gives you a bored look. See? You live in relative luxury. Never forget. Also, I think I just broke down a dozen air ticket regulations by doing that. Try not to tell anyone. We're gonna tell who? What was the past like? I doubt your mind could really encompass even a fraction of what it was like. But I'll give you a brief overview. In the past, this used to be a land of chaos. In the far, far past, that is. No rules, no regulations, no one to watch over you. Creatures pooped into existence out of nowhere. It's why guardian angels were instituted in the first place, to watch over and guide them to do better. It took a lot of time, but it worked. Just look at the city now. So calm and peaceful. It's thanks to us that it's this way. City's crowded and stuffy. It could be worse. A lot worse. Be happy the air is breathable, and that you can cross the street safely, and that food is accessible. Although that's looking a bit questionable recently. You'll be fine. Just look at the city now. So calm and peaceful. Okay, it's repeating. My bad. Too calm for my tastes? Maybe you'd like to take my job then. It's nothing but chaos back home and even worse online. Hey what? Here's an example right now. Let me read this post out loud for you. They clear the throat. My AGT, male 18, let's call him Kyle, lives with his parents. He has worked a part-time job for 2 years while studying. Just to clarify, AGT stands for Assigned Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel is basically who we're told to watch over. AGT, it's not Guardian Angel. Assigned Guardian... I skipped. Anyway, moving on. Kyle has been giving me money for his parents to put in savings funds, so that he can use it to buy a car when he's an adult. But now that he's learned that his parents spend all of his money to pay off their gambling debts. Am I wrong for choosing not to smite his parents? Tell me how you respond to this question. What was the thing I skipped? Oh, I clicked out of the game. Assign guardian target. That's a turn. It's his fault for not seeing it coming. Why not take? You should be able to trust your parents, don't you think? That's always been a big deal for mortals. Or maybe you had an alternate experience with yours. I should check. As I can't find anything about you online. Must be a bug. Kyle, okay. I don't know, they're his parents. Whatever, dude. Looks like I'm the only one here who hasn't gone mad. Yes, smite it immediately. I agree. Honestly, I'm relieved to feel the same way. Let me read one of the comments for you. Are you mad his parents are in debt? Whatever intentional or not, he should be pleased to have helped his parents out. You should administer a 10-year AAC on Kyle for not ditching his studies and working full-time to help them. Mental, right? Oh, also, AAC stands for Angel Assistant Curse. It's, let's just say you really don't want one of those. Now, can you believe that is the top voted comments in the entire thread? Everyone agrees with this opinion. Other comments are even suggesting the original poster should smite Kyle and be done with it, so they can get another AGT. That's terrible. That's just scratching at the surface. And worst of all, I'm the one who has to self-officiate public opinion. It's gotten to a point where I let my mood queue pile up while I watch shows online. My mod queue? What? There's a good one I'm into right now. It's about a person that gets sent to heaven by mistake, even though they're an awful person. So just like me. First off, heaven doesn't exist. Second, I probably shouldn't have said that. Well, it sort of exists, but not in the way you think. It's more like a soup. It's kind of hard to explain. You'll understand when you get there. I just enjoyed the hypothetical scenario of the show. That sounds hilarious. Right? I'm almost through the first season. If only I wasn't dragged down by responsibilities. I'd binge shows all day. As a bored-ass angel. I thought I was alone. I don't know how they got in. They told me gnashing and grinding was heard from years away. They saw that I was busy spinning my wheels in the dirt, propelling myself to an early invalidation. I bristled at the thought of help. Help. This is my world, and what I say goes. So then, why do I despair so? Consumer. Hello. Back to you. I'm impressed. Didn't know you had the guts. Usually people balk at the idea of tossing the government spine device. But you're different. You understand what's going on. You get the task at hand. The danger the world is in. And who knows, maybe you'll be the one to save it. Now, are you ready? That's showbiz, baby. Oh, la-di-da, isn't life just swell? People like you are exactly why things are so bad. The world's gone to hell in a handbasket. God's holding all the calls. And you are fine with it. Complacent to continue living in squalor of the mind. Besides, I'm not done talking. Now, are you ready? I was born ready. Now, that's what I want to hear. Alright, listen. What I'm about to tell you is strictly confidential. That means that this stays between us, you hear? I've been developing the theory of all theories. And if I'm right, it'll be the biggest blow to reality as we know it. And I want to tell you, but I can't. Not just yet. For all I know, you could still be a government-controlled drone. So you need to convince me. Prove to me that you're not a robot. Meow. What's a talking cat? Is that not proof enough? Obviously I'm not a robot. That's exactly what a robot would say. Especially if it's a robot trying not to be found. Honestly, I'm impressed. That was a stellar government robot impression. Now get out of my face. Prove to me that you're not a robot. Boop boop, beep boop, give me your RAM. Don't you dare joke about that. How the hell am I supposed to trust you when you use words like RAM? You know what that means, right? It's government code to wake up sleeper agents. Never, ever say that again. I'm a soldier at your command. Private under my wing. That's a great start. Alright, I won't go into too much detail just yet. But the theory is that it has to do with the 4,000 people being awake at any time. Although I must confess I haven't been entirely accurate. The number is actually at 300,992 right now. And every day the number goes down by 1. Why is one less person awake every day compared to the previous day? In just about 11 years, only you and I will be awake. Both of us need to be awake. We can't risk falling asleep. You know sleep is important, right? And who told you that? Did you source your information? I'm sure you read an article online about it. Or maybe even a scientist or researcher told you on TV. Did you spend a single second checking who pays them to say that? I'll give you a hint. It starts with a big G and ends with government. Don't trust everything you see on the screen. And just about 11 years, only you and... Okay. How will we stay awake? Great question. Listen closely. There's a sleeping program in effect right now. I've noticed things. Little movements in the corner of my eye. Oddly shaped creatures scurrying behind walls no bigger than rats. They think they can hide, but I see through them. I see their robotic nature. Every day they choose one person, and then they fire a microscopic sleeping dart at them. It's an ancient battle tactic, goes back to the age of hunter-gatherers. I want to fight by paralyzing your foe with poison. Why fix what isn't broken? And that's not even the worst part. Because who they chose is not even a game of chance. There is an order to the victims. A list in a vault lies deep underground, with the name of every single person in the city, all ordered and filed. My name is there. Your name is there. It is all automated by a giant machine. It crosses out our names one by one every day, using a quill and ink. Get off the internet, old man. I knew you were a sheep. You can't handle the truth, can you? There's no place for you in my world. Get the hell out of my face. We must destroy the machine. Not just destroy it, but wipe off the planet. We must dismantle every piece. We must burn each and every single tendril that's connected to the surface. It will take a long time and a lot of work, but by God we will do it. We will eradicate the machine and set the world free from this deep-seated bureaucratical control. Botriacal. 5 stars. I saw them screaming across the sky last night from my bedding of dust. They looked so free. They're also part of something. Children of the cosmos frolicking in the garden of infinity. They can hide in the tall grass. They can be as known as they want to be. I will be like them. My mind will be that of a poet. My heart will take the form of the devout. My body will serve to right wrongs and balance checks. And my spirit will flee the heavens in search of refuge. I will splinter into those pieces and scatter myself like stardust into my work. What do you think, Om? Is this up to your standards? Sergeant Major. Okay. I'm a bomb! Oh, you're here. You know what? Yeah, why not? You've shown great promise, and I do not say this lightly. You are almost ready. No government-issued drone or spy could ever have the motivation you've shown. I've only got a few questions left to ensure you're really on my side. Question 1. When did you last take prescription medicine? Never have raw dog fevers. Next question. Where do the Burdon Street station trains go? To the next station? That's just the obvious conclusion, isn't it? Think outside the box here. Try again. Burdon Street station. Impressive, very impressive. What even is the point of the trains? Well, I know the truth. It's an underground centrifuge. We live above a gravitational anomaly, so a group of powerful elites have hacked the underground gravity to force us through several thousand G-forces at Mach 15 without us noticing. It's fine-tuned to tear our own neurons, but it only targets the smart ones. We are literally becoming stupider by taking the train. You can't be serious, that's a joke, right? Not many know this, but let me tell you something. Oh, god damn it. Why do you take the train then? Ha, that's exactly the question I was waiting for. You passed the test. I've been waiting for someone like you. Because you and I, we think alike. Our brains are wired the same. And because of that, you're ready to hear my grand theory. The theory of theories, the most terrifying of revelations. I'm not proud of this, but sometimes it keeps me up at night. I've tried telling my daughter about it in the past, but she never saw what I did. She never listened. She doesn't even realize she's in danger. I need to tell her. She needs to know about the underground list of the sleep-touch critters. She needs to know about the microchips in her medicine, and the flash cameras outside the train she takes to go to work. She needs to keep her posture straight. She can get demoted again. Why does she take medicine? That's none of your business. I don't understand why she believes those fake doctors over me. I'm her dad, damn it. She needs to listen to me. She's gonna sleep forever if she doesn't. That's exactly the question I was waiting for. Okay. Get on with the grand theory, please. Oh. Right. The theory. The theory of theories. Listen closely. In fact, Get closer, because this will blow your mind. Possibly literally. I can't risk anyone else hearing this. Now, are you ready? Great, alright. I don't know how, why, or exactly when, but I have seen multiple cases of damning, overwhelming proof. All of it points towards the same thing. God is dead. One day he was up there, somewhere. The next day he was gone. And I believe I might have killed him. What? Where am I? A letter from the Grand Archive of Moments, dated 194604EX. We have noticed a halting of celestial activity once again. We have also noticed the absence of this world's assigned God. Failure to return to work will result in planet obliteration. We do not take kindly to slackers. Your role is an exalted one. We expect you to treat it as such. Signed, the Collector. The murderer? Okay. Dude, stop following me. Hello, found you. I really need a change of pace. But guardian angels don't get that. Our lives are just duty. We don't get to switch off. Trying out mortal entertainments haven't even crossed my mind until a few months ago. There are so many creative worlds and stories that your mortals have created. I'm really impressed. What do you like to watch? Anything with a good plot? Well, that goes without saying. I love when a story explores a deranged idea that unfolds into complete chaos. Especially because I don't have to deal with it. There is something very cathartic about watching the world burn. You stay up too late watching TV? I've heard this a million times. It's very interesting the lengths people will go to self-soothe. Regardless, I'm going to resume talking now. You said it, dude. Yes, I did, dude. Ah, saying that felt slimy. Starting to get used to this hip urban lingo. Don't set us on fire? Maybe you took my words too literally. If you start an actual fire, people will just put it out. Even if your building was set ablaze right now, your mortals will persevere. That's what's impressive about you. I wish my people had the same determination. This one? Never thought about that before? Be not afraid. Sorry, it was too good to pass up. I've never actually got to use that one before. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Oh, directness. Okay. This one? Just give the order? I appreciate enthusiasm, but this world isn't set to burn just yet. One burning world at a time is enough. I just wish I wasn't part of it. Why is all your world on fire? I'm not sure if telling you is a good idea. It's quite a big deal. If people on the surface knew, it would shatter them. But you're different somehow. I can't quite put my finger on it. Nah, I'm just imagining things. You're just a surface dweller like the rest of them. No offense, but that does mean I can't tell you. Sorry. Oh, come on, you can trust me. I quite literally can't. I've got a lot of regulations. If someone finds out that I told you, I'd be in trouble. I don't really feel like dealing with that right now. Also, you'll probably freak out. Classified information, I get it. Huh. Yeah, something like that. It's classified because of classified reasons. Yeah. I know who killed God. That's not possible. God's not dead, he just left. No notes, no warning, he just... Oh. Oh dear. Well, I try to keep it secret. Are you gonna freak out now? Would you like me to? Not really. Drama is much more interesting, but it's not, you know, actually real. And in my face. Yeah, don't do that. That's... yeah. Ah! Very funny. But I'm a guardian angel. I know that what true panic looks like. That's... yeah. Wait, God's not dead? No, of course not. Most likely it's just retirement. Or maybe he got bored of us and left to do something else. I'm not sure. I am sure of one thing though. As soon as God left, the other angels became completely crazy. It was impossible to talk to anyone without them screaming in my face. Not that I hang out with them very often. I mostly stay at home and work. You don't seem to miss him. You're right. I don't. I know those odd box televisions with broken antenna. That's what Father was like. Every time I looked at him, all I saw was garbled static. I couldn't make out a single word. Yet, his presence came with order. Why did everyone love him? I'm not sure he ever really did anything. He was just there. Sometimes that's all you really need. Yeah, maybe. My connection to Father wasn't very personal. But I was responsible for the majority of guardian angels. It's my job to check in on everyone. But it's so overwhelming now. This is a strange thing to say, but I wish I could do like the surface dwellers and just quit. I'd like to phone a friend. No, shut up. Sounds like you need to release your frustrations. Is that what this feeling is? Frustration. That might be true, but I'm not sure how I go about it. Even if I release this frustration, I still need to go back to work afterwards. I don't want to do that. What's stopping you? Well, it's the I need to... You know what? You're right. It's back-breaking work for no rewards. And everyone on that hell side is working against me. Telefejo taps away on her phone for a moment. Their phone is an angel. And... done. I've locked every thread, closed every request. I basically turned the whole site into read-only. And I also announced my resignation effective immediately. Let's see what they think about that. Oh, wow. Is this how it feels when Surface Dweller says that thing? The one that goes, a weight has been lifted on my shoulders. Did I get that right? Either way, that's how I feel right now. Ooh, this is so liberating. It's no longer my problem. I don't care about what they do now. Still, I can't help but imagine them throwing tantrums over the closure of the site. Just the thought is so amusing. I have to thank you, little one. Thank you for encouraging me to pull the trigger, as they say. How can it be? I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be known. Don't let it find me. Don't let it find me. Unlocked spider. Do I go forward with her? Yeah. With them? I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It's just how the image in my head goes to default, even though like it's a them. This freedom is so relaxing. I'm quite excited to get back to my shows. For you, however, I have a question I like answer. When you say that you know who killed gods, what did you mean by that? That's a very specific thing to say, you know. I'd like to know more. That's a violation of privacy. Privacy? You do realize we know literally everything about you mortals. You don't need to tell me though. I can find out on my own. Oh. Well, why don't you? Is someone called Nightman? Newtman. Hold on, I recognize that name. Taffers taps away on their phone for a moment. Yep, I know this guy. There's hundreds of posts specifically about him. Oh wow. This is like a long-form documentary. This guy is nuts. There's even a fan base dedicated to him. Too bad about his daughter though. His daughter? What happened to her? He didn't really tell me. What's up with his daughter? According to her guardian angel, she's afflicted with a lifelong disease. Her body struggles to produce the necessary substance needed for her to wake up. Ah, okay. I see. Sometimes she'll be asleep for weeks, perhaps even months. She takes medication now and the symptoms have calmed down considerably. But the damage is already done. It drove her father mad. His obsessiveness has traumatized her. Her husband helped her move far away from her father, but it looks like he's back. He needs therapy. And the worst part is his guardian angel has done nothing to help him. All they did was form drama and upvotes from him. It makes me sick just thinking about it. You know what? I might as well step in. If I can do some actual good here on the surface without having to deal with angel politics, then I damn as well shall. Also, I think I just broke around 400 aesthetic privacy regulations and clauses. Try not to tell anyone. Anyway, set up a meeting between us, will you? Will do. You can dance with the stars. Why not? Meet here at Sondarali. Excellent. I'll be there. Thanks again for helping me out. Still can't help but feel that. I'm not sure how to explain this. But when I look at you, you occasionally give up a glimpse of something. Some sort of static. What's even stranger is that I cannot find anything about you online. Nor who your guardian angel is. You got an interesting vibe for sure. I'll have a look around. Until next time. Oh, almost missed you. It was never my intention. But somehow I managed to do it. I'm not even sure how. The correct string of words, the perfect sequence of actions, and I can't even recall them. But who else could it be but me? Who else could even pick up on the signs? I will be fine. You are not at fault. The way you said that, I feel so peaceful. Nah, I can't. I don't deserve peace. Not until I save my daughter. Have you tried asking an angel? Ah, that other nonsense. Why would angels be here? They're scheming in the eye there right now. Ether, whatever. There's a massive power vacuum. And the saints of heaven are battling to entrench their own godly laws upon the world. Who will replace the previous god? Who will support this benevolent new patron? Who knows? Maybe they'll even thank me. Or maybe they're too scared to approach you. Ha! That's right. Stay away from Newtman, the Godslayer. I like the sound of that. Do you think I should add that to my portfolio? Would make for a hell of a story. Bah, that's sort of nonsense. To me. I killed the leader in cold blood. If anything, there's a red dot aimed at my head. No, it's safer to remain low. Angels couldn't care less, they have their own problems. They have their own what now? Wait a second. How do you know this? Are you a messenger sent by the angels? That's not possible. You're just messing with my head. Legs? Angelhood is a complex web. Go on. And you've been offered an accord. An accord? Like the car? There is no walking this back now. We know too much. What does it mean? You have to tell me. You will tell me. Eventually I will wring you dry like a hand towel. Yeah. No, bullet brain. The angel wants to meet you. What? Well, that's really hard to believe. However, you're proving yourself. I think I can trust you. Where I can meet this angel. Deepest part of Salted Alley. I'll be waiting there. An alley, huh? Either I walk out of this as an enlightened man, or I don't walk out at all. This is it then. You watch out for those dots, do you? Now where is this alley? Oh, right here. So, this is the place. Hello. And you must be the angel I heard about. No, that can't be right. You don't look like an angel. What are you? A bit rude. My name is Angel. I am a guardian angel. Guardian angel? Is that what you are? Then you've done a piss poor job at it. Oh, I'm not your guardian angel. Your actual GA is spamming my inbox right now. I should block them. GA? Guardian angel. Oh, very clever. Wait, if you're not my guardian angel, or GA as you call it, then why are you here? Because you're right. Your GA did an embarrassing job guarding you. But I'm here to fix it. Fix? What do you mean fix? I'm fine, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm sure. Now that I'm here though, I'm sure you have hundreds of questions burning in your mind. This is your chance to have any answers you want. As if. I'm a walking encyclopedia. Try me. Alright, you're on. Here's my first question. What's the meaning of life? Ah, that's a classic. Taffers just starts inhaling, vibrating, and singing like a chord all at the same time. It stops after a few seconds. Right, I forgot. You need to know your language for me to answer that. I could teach you if you want to, but it would take a decade. And then it would take another decade to explain the answer along with all these cultural references. Would you like me to? What the hell was that? Our language. It's a bit outdated though. At least it's not a whole lot of screaming. Usually it's that. It takes an entire minute to say hello. Yours is much more convenient for everyday use. Never do that again. It's not so bad. I could pull you into a dimensional pocket and teach you for 20 years. And when we return, not even a second will have passed you. What do you say? No! Absolutely not! I never want to hear that noise again. You got it. Any other question like answer? Oh man. Alright. Maybe you're not bullshitting me. In that case, answer me this. Where is the machine? I assume you mean the one crossing out mortal names every day? You know about it. Do you know what it is? How to destroy it? Well, for one, it's not on the ground. It's in a different plane. Our home, if you will. Wait. You're the machine? Not at all. The machine you're talking about isn't really mechanical in any way. Yes, there is a list with every living name. And they are crossed out now and then. But it's done by angel secretaries that work for us. And they cross out names when... well, you know. Oh. But they use quill and ink to cross us out? Yes. Yes, they do. Alright, another question. The mechanical critters that shoot sleep darts at us. To cross us out? Tell me, Mr. Nightman, are you religious? I am. That is, I used to be. Until... well, I'm sure you know. I do indeed. So that you know what we see every day? That's the belief, yes. The critters you talk about are our monitoring devices. Squirrels, mice, rats, bugs, insects, spiders, microorganisms too. Those that live on your skin. No matter where you are, we will know what you're doing. We borrow their eyes. That's so... So you're telling me all this time it's been you guys? Up in heaven? Not heaven, but yes. And you supervise everyone, everywhere, all the time. Yeah. So what you're saying is, you're elite society. The ones pulling your strings. Not necessarily. We're just doing our jobs. You don't get it. You're talking proof of my theories. Theories? I've read about them. But come on, man. They're pretty far out there. You're the reason behind my sleepless nights. You dumb us down to control us. Huh. No? At least I don't think so. Never once have I had the true privacy. Every moment's monitored like a test rat. Your fate has always been about constant godly surveillance. Why does it only bother you now? Because it's messed up. That you have to watch over us constantly and control what we do. It's always been messed up. Nothing you nor I can do about it. Of course you'd say that. I bet you have an unreachable button somewhere that shuts everything down. But at least I killed your god, so now your world is in chaos. Can we just take a step back, please? I came here to help you, but you're actively sabotaging yourself. Yeah, I'm sabotaging your control state. You never cross off my name. Listen, man. You wanna see your daughter again, right? Wow. Blackmail? Already? Look at you doing heaven's dirty work. Again, not heaven. And no, I just took a look through your file. You've been searching for quite some time, right? Yeah, what of it? You gonna offer me a deal in exchange for my soul? Stuff it, pal, I do things my own way. Your daughter is having a child. Ha! As if... Wait, what? A boy, to be precise. He's gonna have your eyes. You're not... He's gonna look like me? Yes. But I doubt you ever meet him. Your daughter lied, she doesn't live here. What? Bullshit! I see what's going on here. You're trying to trick me into leaving the city. So you can disguise as me and have my family for yourself. But I'm not stupid, I know she's here. I just have to find her. I'm a guardian angel. Why would I want to take your life? I just want to help you meet her again. Yeah? Well, tell me where she is then. I can't do that yet. I need to... That's what I thought. You want something. You have a nefarious plan. You want to control me. First me, then the guy across the street, then the cashier in that store over there. You get everyone. You build your own personal army until you're so powerful you take heaven over for yourself and claim God's throne like you always wanted. Wow. Honestly, that's pretty good. You make a great writer. But now I'm too lazy to do any of that. I'd rather just watch shows on my phone. Also, again, not heaven. Oh yeah? You really expect me to believe that? Well, for one, none of you will be able to breathe up there. Second, the bureaucracy is a nightmare. I'd rather just do some first-hand pro bono. Let me help you, Nightman. I already told you. If you wanna help me, tell me where she is. Or better yet, bring her here. I can't do that. You're no help at all. You don't understand. She's terrified of you. If I just reunited you two, I'd make her life infinitely worse. That's not true. My daughter loves me. If she did, why hasn't she called you? Or reading your letters? Or told you that she's 5 months in? She made every effort to conceal her existence from you. Don't you find that strange? No, it's the machine's fault. She's being manipulated. What's the last thing she told you? That's not important. Tell me. It doesn't matter. Do you remember when she was discharged from the hospital? When you ignored her phone calls that you had the doctor to drive her home? A temporary setback. I had my reasons. I was doing research. Do you remember rolling a whiteboard in front of the living room TV and spending 2 hours explaining how her medicine would have aliens torture her for eternity? She needed to hear that. Her medicine has to be taken with hydrogen monoxide. That's a deadly chemical compound. How is that safe for her in any way? Do you remember shaking her awake day after day, even after she begged you not to? I had to. I needed to make sure the critters didn't get her. Do you know when she had nightmares about you? Do you know that her every thought was about escaping you? No, that's... What was the last thing she told you, Nightman? I don't know. I barely heard her. I didn't think it was the last time I'd see her, so I... Please get help. Those were her words. I don't know. Oh. I am... Every time she falls asleep, I'm scared she won't wake up. Gone. And she's always slouched in front of her phone or computer. I've told her she needs to get her back straight. Employers don't like slouched employees. She's been fired so many times. I see. What else? And she was in a hospital for so long. One time she was asleep for a whole month. I thought she was dead. I think that's when it started. My trust for them eroded. My trust in everyone. Everything. Even my daughter started acting strange. Do you think she noticed a change in you? I don't know. It's possible. The medicine they gave her worked. She rarely sleeps longer than normal anymore. She also met her husband at the hospital. But something was different about her. I could feel it. All this time. Could have been because of me? Was it my fault? I think you know the answer. She's right, Newman. You need help. I really do, don't I? What should I do? Go to therapy. It'll take you a year to change, possibly two. You won't be there for your daughter's birth. You won't be there for his first words or his first steps. But you'll be there when he starts school. You'll be there when he graduates, when he gets his first job, and everything in between. I know someone in the support forum space. He got you a contact for an excellent therapist. What do you say? I'd like that. I'm glad to hear it. You do great, Newman. Never forget what matters most to you. That was actually so sweet. I love that. Man, that was cool. What is this now? Oh, am I spinning? I don't know if the game is kind of spinning by itself, and it is the place where it all began. I kind of have to focus. You've been talking with him, haven't you? Oh, the cable is touching the the controller. My bad. Tell me. What was he like? He did what the market asked of him. He hated small talk. Authorhood is a virtue. He romanticized the little things. Maybe he worked. He worked. Oh, I can use the default ones. What do I think about gods? Well, the gods that I understood for that few interactions. Now I think he created fervently. He romanticized the little things. He defended his beliefs wildly. He wasn't great with words. Wasn't afraid to be his true self though. How do I just throw everything in? I think it is that. Yeah, not choosing, I'm just throwing things in. He did what the market asked of him. He didn't like small talk though. Maybe he worked. He wanted to do something important. Authorhood is a curse. There is no going back to the way things were. Something needed to be done. Needs to be done, whatever. He had just about enough discipline for himself and no more. He retreated into the soil. He beat back tears unsuccessfully. Why did you do this, Amp? Look at the world we built. It's beautiful, like you make it, and it holds up like I make it. It never truly left, Amp. It stayed, and I wandered these halls. It was a real living world, but when you shattered, why did you hide, Amp? Huh. What? Why are you laughing? It's just rich, that's all. Rich? How? Never ever did I hear, hey Amp, what do you think of this? Never did I hear, would you like some help with this? Never did you say, do you want me to stop, Amp? But, do you have an idea how much it hurt when I figured out what you did? It was tainted, all of it, insincere and unenthusiastic. The more I looked at it, the less it felt like my words, and more like your words that you built through me. You are a thief, Om, and it makes me sick to see you again. I see. You know what I really think? I never have, Om. Well, I think I was captivated by the first time I met you. You had just been in the fight, and already you built yourself a lighthouse on a hill. And inside it, one day I found you crouched over a star, maybe your first. I'd never seen something so starkly beautiful before in my life. It shone with a passion the likes of which I'd never seen. And then it was gone, sieving through the gaps between your fingers. You told me you were busy, and I asked if you needed help. I think I asked you that because I wanted to start for myself. You kept making things I wish I could, but they kept crumbling. Too hot, too bright, too passionate, too blinding. Don't remind me. Let me finish. One day, I read a letter that the archive sent. They were complaining that the world wasn't completed yet, something about mortals. All of a sudden the world was spinning and a clock began to tick. I had to do something, Amp. I had to. I should have asked you. I should have shown you what I was doing. I was just too busy trying to make this work. I wanted it to work. I wanted. You wanted a world. I wanted a world. What happened to your world, Dawn? I attempted to make one, Amp. But the lack of color, the absence of beauty and life. I spent so much time studying how to build a world that I forgot how to paint one. How to sing one. How to dance one, to lament one. Once I was written off by the archive, I just wanted a world found for eons. I wasn't sure where I was going, but I figured I'd get there eventually. And then you bugged me into the lighthouse. And then yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah. I was afraid I'd never get to talk to you again. You know when a prism splits a ray of light into a rainbow? And the colors that lights just different facets of it? That's what you did to yourself, isn't it? I wasn't making some kind of art on, I was in unbearable pain. Then why did I feel the same way I felt when we were making things together? The poets, the priest, the artist, the salesman, and the angel. It's art just like this that would keep me up all night, obsessively preserving all that I can. I appreciate it. You did? I just wish you had thought to ask me how I felt about it. Waking up the following morning to see my creation still standing, it brought me a joy that I've been chasing forever. We could have worked together, together, instead of this one-sided mentorship. Instead of sneaking around making choices for me. The archive is very intimidating, but a world is a world. Why make something you can't be proud of? What's the point? I think I'm sorry, Amp. I think I'm sorry too, Om. I didn't pay enough attention to how you were feeling. I should have listened to you closer. I should have been more patient. I fully expected you to leave and never come back when I hid away. But here you are. You even brought a pet. Actually, they're a librarian for the Grand Archive. And they spent a hell of a lot of time talking to all of your former selves. At this rate, we probably know you better than Mom does. Huh. You know, I think I doubt that. Huh. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. Hey, Amp. Yeah? Do you want to make something together? Yeah. I think I do. And you, librarian? What will you do now? We could use a mortal, someone good at listening. Yeah, a first mortal for a new world. Well, I never actually expected to make it this far. I thought the collector was just tossing us out so they wouldn't have to deal with us. Why, what's wrong with you? What'd you do? Well, I'm a book of moments, but I don't have any. Really? Has anyone ever actually checked? There aren't exactly many celestials just kicking around the mortal planes, you know. Well, I could try having a look. Would that be okay? I guess. M takes memo and opens the first page. Oh, there it is. Right there. What? But I don't... M clears its throat. A lowly librarian in a book without a story starts off on a train between worlds. A sister finds her true self, and her brother sees it for the first time. A painting goes undestroyed. A terrified father comes to a stark realization. And all along the entire time, a little book writes it all down. Find God. I found it! I found them! We're right here, row along. Man, I love this. I really did. I'm just gonna let it play. Oh, I can skip it if I want. Nah, I'm gonna let it play. Lovely stuff. Really did. My voice is kind of shot. I stopped recording the first parts and then I don't know, continue recording for like 3 hours. I don't even, it's been a while since I sat down and just like, oh my god, I want to play this to the end. Even when I was live streaming stuff, maybe I'll take a break after this. I need to think about it. I don't know if I sit down to say like, oh, why did I think about the game? I'm just gonna keep gushing. I love the art style. I love this. It took me to the end of the game to learn that every character was an aspect of God. Like there was that one part that said like, oh, God's just kinda shattered itself into the world. Like in the gods didn't disappear, it divided itself into many aspects, into different characters. Like, oh, maybe every character is a facet of God or something. And yeah, kind of was like that. Anything else to say? I just love the game, okay? I love the game. I hope they make another game. So far that is just the only game they made. It was released earlier this year. And I want to see more. I want to see more of these people. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it here. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a good time. Hope you buy the game and play by yourself. Did I get all the achievements? I missed one achievement. I don't know which achievement I missed, but I guess I missed it. Yeah, I literally just missed it. Have a good day. Hope you enjoy once again. Peace. Peace, enjoy yourself. Do the YouTube thing if you like it, you know, subscribe and like the video, leave a comment, stuff like that. Yeah. Till next time, goodbye. Once again, goodbye.